I see Abel, I must bet, yeah. Abel versus Nier, man, what a time to be alive. I mean, Nier doesn't really have too many good ways of dealing with flight, right? He's got low health. Abel probably is one of the few characters. I mean, Abel has some really good buttons. They're not quite Nier buttons, right? But he's also got some good zoning, which like Death can struggle with as well. He's got some very strong projectiles. The one, I mean, I would imagine Abel kind of stat checks Nier in this matchup a little, which is, again, it's always funny to say still. Like, I'm still not used to it. But Abel does probably just kind of stat check Nier, like he's just a better character, right? Like a significantly better character. However, on the bright side, like Nier's like big thing of like she do giant damage in mid-screen is going to be even better against Abel, right? 14k versus 14k HP character slot festival? No. Nier is 15k. The only two 14k characters are Seox and Abel. Nier, Fairy, Matera, and Vikala are the 15kers. Okay. Good Brave counter on Death right there. Yeah, and caught them trying to do the cancel out of it with the Eureka. Get smacked up. I'm playing ranked recently. I've not been playing ranked recently to focus on my JRPG. Interesting. So no master me. That's fair. I'm saying I think you could. You know. I think you could. Though again, getting out of that S++ hole can be difficult, man. We've had a lot of people who, like, you know, they look like they're smurfing super hard in the intermediate bracket, and everyone's like, what the fuck? This person must be, you know, like, they should play some rank, get to master, and get banned. And, like, 95% of the time, the answer to that question is the person going, I have been playing ranked, that shit's hard, man. Which is totally fair. Alright, game 1. 2 is right there. Crises, Abel, Izukur, multiple names. Everyone thought I'm smurfing? Yeah, I mean, you got to master eventually, but... That's it, you know, you need a lot of consistency to get through the rank system. And especially your promos, right? It's like you have to win 4 out of 5 of your games. In a short run, to be fair, but yeah. I still remember when you said my rank was a lie in the open bracket. I mean, you got to master pretty soon after, no? S++ is not fair to the Vane players, I can tell you that. So true. Well done not spot dodging on these Abel U claws so far, right? The 2 and 4 U's. That is a great way to get yeah, this, like, you might as well. Because otherwise it's a great way to get guaranteed counter hits close H on that shit. I mean, you can try to poke him out of it, right? Like, you can try to, like, smack him out of that shit, but it's also very risky. But the one thing you definitely don't do is spot dodge. Guaranteed death. Ranks and experience, not entirely positive. The funny thing is, I feel like, so, you know, my current experience is getting Eustace to master, which we're so close. We failed promos twice, I guess, spoiler. Yeah, this is big spoilers for the VOD watchers, but you know, you don't want to get spoiled, you know, because these tournament VODs, like, they really, they skip the backlog line, right? So, you know, if you don't want to get spoiled, then come by and watch the streams, man. But yeah, so, like, we failed promos twice, but we're very close. However, I think Eustace is the fastest character I'm going to get to master so far, but time-wise, since we took a big break in December, it feels like I've been trying to get him to master forever, right? Nier wants death, so shouldn't she spot dodge? If you spot dodge Abel 214U, you are guaranteed punished, is the problem. Oh no. Oh god. Oh jeez, oh crap. If you spot dodge Abel 214U on reaction, he recovers before your spot dodge recovers, and he close H's you and kills you. It's a 100% chance, so you definitely shouldn't. Has Eustace taking you longer than Sora's Vasaraga? By time, yes. By literal, like, you know, if we started the climb on what day, and what day will we finish it, yes. By, like, number of sessions / videos, no, it's like half as long, right? I am definitely getting better at picking up new characters. Like, Ladiva took the longest, obviously, and then, you know, Vasaraga took less than that, Sora's took less than Voss, and Eustace is taking, or sorry, all the way around. Sora's took less than Ladiva, Voss took less than Sora's, and now Eustace is taking significantly less than either of them. Part of that is, like, the rank changes, but even in S++, we were not stuck in S++ as long. But, like, again, we just didn't play any Eustace at all for all of December. So, like, there's 30 days there where it counts, like, you know, days since Eustace Road to Master started that don't actually contribute to anything, right? Oh, dude, Abyss gonna stay at this? No, I didn't quite find the kill. This is dangerous, man. This is playing really safe against Deathless. This is not... I don't know that I mean, dude, Abyss takes this 100 times out of 100, right? That's a little rough. Yeah, I was, like, that's very funny, right? But, like, that is, I think the #1 thing you shouldn't do against Deathless Nier, right? Is just sit there, like, that was probably, honestly, with Abel, that was probably, like, that was nearly a guaranteed win there, I think, for Iz, right? But when Nier's deathless, you gotta go, like, you gotta kill them. Because the one thing they want more than anything is to waste time, right? They want to waste time until they become a character again, because they're just not when they're deathless. So if you do that for them, yeah, it's really bad. People do that in Masters and GM too. They just don't engage the deathless Nier. Yeah, with a lot of like GM players and stuff. I mean, at this point, I definitely expect that you would, you know what's up. But like, I think for a while, a lot of them were just fighting pre-patch Nier in their heads still, right? Like there was fear there. They didn't realize that Nier is like, again, deathless Nier is so far and away bottom 1. Like Nier herself might just be bottom 1, like as a whole character. Maybe not, but like, maybe the call is pretty bad. This is pretty like, but like maybe. Deathless Nier is like 4 tiers below whoever bottom 1 is, right? So like you gotta go kill her when it comes out. Luckily for a Vane to Master Series, I mean the plan is to do everyone eventually, and it's gonna get faster. Again, it's getting faster. So we'll be able to speed up, we'll be able to accelerate significantly as we go. How soon is Vane? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to play like another zoner immediately after use this unless it's Versusia. Oh, missed the big punish right there. It's unfortunate. A little sheep FGC. Brawl's going well. Hope you're doing well as well. I think she's worse than Vikala. She's really bad, man. I'm glad that a lot of the, I shouldn't say, I was gonna say I'm glad a lot of the defenders have lost hope, right? How long should we wait for opponent until DQ? 10 minutes, I'll send them to losers. In 15, if they're in losers and still no one's heard from them, I'll shoot them. Is the rules there, Wanubi? But yeah, she might be really bad. But even if she's bottom 1, Deathless Nier is like obviously like 17 tiers worse, right? Oh boy. This is set point for Izzy right here. Ow. It's not their name, but it's like, it's a nice abbreviation. Modius, I think, should be the kill, right? Ooh, not wait. But no deaths. She's the problem. Deathless Nier. That's her big punish, is auto combo, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, right? So this is one of the big reasons why you shouldn't be afraid to run in and run pressure on Deathless Nier, because like, even if she guesses correctly and mashes, her optimal, like, the optimal combo for Deathless Nier is auto combo. That's all she got. Right? That's all she's got. Like, she can't, and you'll be like, oh, I mean, she has no specials, whatever. Some people forget this. She can't even Raging Strike. Right? Like, she can't even do, like, auto combo, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, auto combo. Right? Auto combo with the 5U? Oh, my bad. Yeah, sorry. I'm not, my Deathless Nier is not optimal. That's my bad. But yeah, like, she can't even Raging Strike. Right? There is no risk whatsoever in running over Nier and killing them. Like, it's just like a lot of Niers will just end up with, let's like take a couple of throws, because they're like, it's just safer. Like, you get like the entire cast, like Rashid level 2 in Street Fighter 6. He just like when you figure out like the safe risk reward play is just to like hold parry or like just block and take a couple of punish counter throws, because that's, it's better than taking like the 9,000 damage character that he can do, the 9,000 damage combo he can do. It's like everyone in the Rashid level 2 is the best super in Street Fighter 6, right? Everyone in Grand Blue gets automatic Rashid level 2 on Deathless Nier, where it's just like, he has to sit there and be like, well, I can try and like defend myself and potentially get full comboed because I have no DP and I can BC and that's about it, right? Or I can just take a couple throws and wait for death to come back, right? So, yeah, Crisis still ended up winning that, but like, you definitely like, Deathless Nier is just not a character. You have to kill her. If you like, if you struggle fighting Nier when she gets deathless, kill her immediately. But yeah, anyway, still, well done there. Let's go on here. If we're including system mechanic penalties, like I'll take Manless Asuka and negative penalty. Nerds. I'll take that over Deathless Nier with no brave points. No? Yo, Spoon Shark, thanks for the follow. So true. Gotta go all in on my homie, so true. Modesty is a virtue in many ways, but like, have you considered that this outfit is kind of poggers? Vira? Thoughts? I know some motherfuckers will bark like a dog if they saw Catalina in this outfit. Modesty is a virtue, says Vira, resting boobily. I mean, her out, like, in comparison to Matera, her outfit is certainly relatively modest. Can Nier BC without death? Oh my god, could you imagine? Yes, she can. She can. Could you imagine? That would be like that's the actual thing that puts her in the unplayable tier. I think the headers are reversed. Oh wait, you're right. Yes. You are correct, my bad. Like, that's the thing that puts Nier in the unplayable tier, is if she can't BC without death, she, like, genuinely becomes, like, she can't play the game at all, right? Half-fight loser this time to do some recon? Okay. I mean, Alcina, I can tell you, the info on Alcina is they're a serial killer. They want to kill you right now and not later. They want to kill you immediately. Like, right now, they want you dead. Shield Knight, Glatori here? I'm not actually as certain. Alcina plays like they have 70,000 HP, and I love it, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? See? Like, I gotta respect it. Like, Alcina plays like Vira has like 70,000 health. And I'm not even saying that like disparagingly. I'm saying it like it's very entertaining. There's a reason I picked their match to be on stream here. Okay. Ow. 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 Ooh, EX Squad's gonna get poked out right there. Oh, I mean, this could go. You need install at this point. You gotta find your way into install if you want to make that comeback right there, right? Because I mean, install Vira, that's a 2-touch, right? Install Vira can 2-touch from there, especially on that 15k HP looking lady. But this plays against a gun to her head, which is entertaining indeed. Okay, sure, good air to air right there. Man, can't wait to make a video called "They Finally Fixed Granblue" when they remove the hard knockdown on BC in Season 2, which they definitely will, right, guys? Debating when I do tournament next week, I use Beatrix or Belial. I got bad news. I was talking about the open bracket. I forget exactly what rank you ended up at soon. Shirley? Shirley. Yeah, this is, I mean, you're like dead if this isn't, you're not dead if this install Vira. I mean, with no Brave points, it's close. If non-install Vira can do that much, oh my, nice jump. The Luminaire, like kind of the pincer attack right there, jumps over the arrow. Luminaire goes low, you go high. Okay, I see it. Kind of clean. I don't know, I don't trust side games with balance anymore. Wait, really? Why do you say that? I feel like they've done an amazing job so far on Granblue. Like there are a couple of things that are like a little notable, but like is that I feel like I actually like trust them a lot. I feel like Belial. I mean, that's just the exception, right? Like Belial, yes, Belial's the character they just like clearly they like that's not incompetence. Clearly they refuse to buff him or nerf him, right? Like that's not like it's the most obvious. Like in the patch notes, they were like, we know Belial is strong, and we thought we would make him stronger in this match. That's not incompetence. That is just like bald-faced favoritism, right? Which is that makes me more, you know, like that makes me more hopeful. Because I'm like, oh, like they understand that he's really strong. They just don't care. It's not like they don't realize it, right? Otherwise, I feel like they've done a great job with just about everything, right? Because like, you know, are there a couple characters right now that are like a little bit of an outlier? Yes. Are there a couple that are like a little worse than they should be? Yes. But good argument. Actually, I'm for real. Like, it's so obvious that they know Belial is strong and they don't care, right? Like read the patch notes. They go, Belial might seem like a simple character at first, but he has a very wide toolkit and many strong options in different situations, which can make him hard to deal with. They say that, you like when you're reading the patch note descriptions, you're like, that sounds like a nerf incoming, right? The next sentence is like, with this patch, we decided to increase the strength of some of his lesser utilized options, so we can give him more tools while letting him remain a threat, or something. Like I'm like paraphrasing a little bit, but that's like almost word for word what they say, right? Like they straight up tell you, Belial's really good, and we decided to make some of the things that weren't as good about him even better, so he can remain even stronger. That's fine by me, man. I mean, it's silly, but it shows me that at least they know what they're doing. In the meantime, by the way, Alcina has worked their way up to set point right here. All that to say, though, that I am quite optimistic for the Season 2 balance patch. I think, whoa! I think Cygame's been doing a pretty good job overall, right? I think Granblue's actually, right now, in a very balanced state. Sure, that means Sandier was coming next will be Giga Busted? That's the theory, right? Everyone's saying that, like, you know, say, like, Belial gets all of his special treatment because he's such, like, a popular character and he's always in, like, you know, the top 5, top 10 of, like, every popularity poll across every region, across time, right? But, like, Sandy, we're talking 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 in, like, every poll, every region, every year. So, like, if Belial gets that kind of special treatment because of his popularity, then, like, again, I was saying it earlier, are you dead? It's 15k HP, install super does a lot of damage, indeed. Oh, nice combo, nice conversion. I am very much looking forward, just because I think it'll be really funny, to the, I can't wait for Sandy to release Hard Eyes 2, Cygames, please remove Sandalphon from the game, pipeline, right? I think that's going to be very real, right? I cannot wait. Like, it's the exact same shit that happened with Beatrix, but worse, probably. Like, Beatrix went from, like, everyone was like, oh my god, you know, my girl failure, I love her, I can't wait for her to be in the game, OMG, she's so cute, to I immediately want her to, like, everyone, like, the 2 days after she was out, they were like, I want to shoot the Cygames developer who made the balancing decisions on this, and also every Beatrix main should be stuffed into a cannon and fired at Alpha Centauri. So, like, I think, you know, Sandalphon is so popular, maybe he can hold back, but, like, I imagine he's going to be pretty stupid, and I think people are going to be very mad about it, like, the day after he comes out. But we will see. I can't wait to throw my Sandy plush across the room after I fight him. You know, he seems like a good boy. Maybe, in my head, I can still, I'm like, making memes from 2026, you know? Of, like, Sandalphon players when they 2-0 you in bracket, and they say GG easy, even though they Brave countered 9 times in the first round. I'm just picturing it right now. I can see it clearly in front of me. Okay, yeah, wow. That was, they just shook hands on the Gamba. That's insane. Ophidian had like 400k, Excellion had like 300k. They just each put in 250, and like one of them's gonna get to 500 when that happens. It's funny how that works out, because the Twitch Gamba limit is 250, right? We're playing Narmaya to master next? Sure. Okay, Excellion got 500k channel points. Narmaya is our next master character. I feel good about this, because if no one had gotten it, I would have asked Suki to pick, and he would have made it Narmaya anyway. So they got those metagames. Yeah, it's fun how the math works out, right? 250k, 250k. If 2 people get to 250, they can always just handshake and say one of us is getting there. Put a go all in on some match. Suki might have picked for Suja. I would have preferred that, but I don't think so. Does he read YouTube chat? Oh, sorry, I do a bad job of that sometimes. I apologize. I missed the answer. Oh, I was reading the other messages. Slightly unrelated, I was playing some Eustace, and the U-Grenade makes the auto combo overhead -10 on block for some reason. Wait, what? No. You can give me plus off that, right? Narm is fun, but in stubby buttons. Yeah, we have to learn the double stance shit and everything too. But I guess we're playing Rushdown next. I mean, it'll be a change of pace from Eustace, certainly. I love Nier, but I gotta accept my fate and say I'm a Shoto main. So true.
To purge all life with blood, then on behalf of the skies, I will cut you down.
Catalina Versuja. Our record and post on Discord, it's a fun interaction. Yeah, I'm not sure what determines. I guess I want to get my auto combo ender out earlier to be more plus, because then like you chain the block stun from the auto combo ender into the block stun of U-Grenade, but you're still recovering earlier, right? Whereas if I do my auto combo late, then it kind of overwrites partially the block stun of U-Grenade, and I still get my recovery. So you want to get your auto combo ender in early, right? Will make you more plus, I suppose. Okay. I think that's a very good. I think for Versuja, we had a replay review recently where we talked about this. But I think Versuja's best bet, if she's being spaced out on the corner by a character like Catalina like this, I think mashing is definitely what she should do, is because it's very difficult for you to get out in a safe way. Let's just say. I think this is a little bit tough for the Destroyer God lady. She doesn't have the best defense, you know. Oh, yeah, 6XL taking a little too long to start up out of the dash right there. Oh, and it's not the multi-hit Lariat either. If they had done like the, I mean, H would have been unsafe there, but if they had. Using the light wall to stop any sort of attempts to close distance there by Leag as well, that's pretty nasty. Oh, yeah, reacts to the 6XM, well done. I'm not sure if we could have picked a combo up off that, but I mean, regardless, this has been real tough for Mrs. Suja here. DP gets blocked, doesn't even let him land. This goes right for the punish. Not optimal, but doesn't need it. Gets the kill anyways. And yeah, game 1 to Catalina and Johnny Astro right there. The gap between green nade and overheads is the reason the throw us works. Yeah. This is very simple. You can also, delayed BC OS, because your Raging Strike will also get counter hit in the same way. But I guess that'll lose to the low. It'll beat the overhead still, though. That stab, I believe, is unsafe on block, right? If Catalina, if that stab gets blocked like that and she doesn't backdash away or anything. Might be -6 though. Might need a Versuja 2L and not a Versuja 5L. Oh, 2H. He saw the startup right there, but was a little bit too late on the draw. Gonna eat this combo now. This is what Versuja's got to do. I think you got to stay like very, very belligerent on Catalina. You don't get too many turns in this matchup. When you do, you can just kill her. That's what Versuja does. But like you have to really hold on to your turns like they're made of gold. Okay, I suspend the stock there is a little unfortunate. I wonder if you could stock up after that Uinitya. Yeah, it's punishable. Yeah, I think so. The Catalina little roller skate dance there. There's a way to time it becomes a real 50-50, it becomes less plus, and you give up the save jab. Huh? Interesting. Do you give up the safe jab or do you give up the meaty? If you can still meaty, but it's not a safe jab, then that's okay. right? If you have to like not meaty, then that's really bad, right? But as long as they can't mash on wake up, then it's not the worst. It's still meaties? Okay, that's not the worst then. That brings my opinion of the character back up a little bit. If you can actually, you know, if it's a little tight, but if you can make it a true 50-50, that's pretty nice. Here's that good old Versuja damage. Auto combo, special, normal, special, normal, special. Oh, very punishable. That was like a delay and then the 2U as well. And still got it. So true, bestie. A little rough on the compliment there, but she's almost on chip. Not quite yet. You can still see a little bit of health glowing. But yeah, if I don't know if I would have done... I guess, no, you have stock to make it safe. I was like, I don't know that I would have done that. It's because there's no need to take that risk, but they have a stock. So they're just fine. Alright. Answering back. Not just getting run over here. We love to see it. All blood does in fact run dry.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Yeah, that Catalina M fireball is so rough, man. Like, if you're a zoner, and like, it's like, oh, nice zoning, asshole. Like, no cooldown fireball that travels the whole screen in 20 frames. Why'd they make it a gun, man? It's like not the biggest problem about Catalina, but like, it's just great. Why does she have that too? You know? Like, I like to say that in the patch, really, all they did was just like tune Catalina, like they just turned Catalina's numbers up a lot, right? And like that's like a great. They just made the fireball faster, right? They just leveled her up. They just gave her her higher stats. Sure. Didn't quite get the punish on the 5U attempt right there, even with that beefy little 6XL that she's got. Maybe Catalina just deserves it. Maybe it's because she's pretty. I mean, spoken like a true Vira main, certainly. Maybe Catalina is just so beautiful that she deserves the whole world. You know who's more beautiful? The girl reading this. I like the attempts to hold space with 5L a little bit. Oh god. The spot dodge on that, you know, a little risky, but it works out. Ow. Oh. Wait, what mattered, just as I was saying? Okay. I think these spot dodges are, I mean, you can get better punishes, but I think the thing's punishable on block anyway. Brick. Oh, this is gonna kill it, yeah. That's the one thing about that light wall, right? It only blocks one hit. Speed of fireball, you trade hits? Oh, yeah. No, it matters a lot. Like, it matters often. It is not a rare occurrence for Catalina Fireball being so fast to be a problem. I'm beautiful. The girl reading this. What was I saying just before this? Oh yeah, the light wall. If you have like a quick multi-hitting move, you can actually just like completely destroy her, right? Like that SBA, like she couldn't even like get an option out in between that, I think. I mean, it's a super anyway, so whatever she would have picked would have lost. But hypothetically. I was the girl reading this. Well, now you know. Alright. Final round here. Set point for both of them. Can you hold the light wall to block more hits like Zeta parry? To my understanding, no. It blocks one hit and then breaks, and you have to do something, right? It's very good, but multi-hits will just rip it to shreds, basically. That is sort of the one weakness of that move, because it is really good otherwise. But you have to be like rapid multi-hits. If it's like a multi-hit, but there's like a big gap, right? Then she can just like pick an option in between and kill you. You know, like a Sora's Aura or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but to my understanding, I've always seen it, like, anytime I've seen, like, something rapidly hit it, it always breaks. Also, the side swap? Okay. Sleep. Maybe another, it has, like, charge levels, right? So, maybe if you remember that not working that way, Zane, maybe it's, what it was is that, like, if she gets a higher charge level, then it gets, like, a second hit of armor or something? I'm kind of curious, actually. Usually Catalina just kind of throw it out and you immediately swing into it, right? So they don't get to hold it for that long, but I wonder if that is a thing, if she gets to charge it up. Does it get more hits that it can block? I'm unsure. But yeah, good stuff. That was a nice comeback by Liag there, especially, I mean, they lost the first game in, like, rather convincing fashion, right? That's the kind of thing that could just make you think, like, oh, and it's loser's side and everything too. So you might just be like, well, guess I'm fucking dead. But no, they kept their mental. They made the comeback. It was very good. Or will newbie? Well, see, now I gotta watch all these Narmayas playing, man. It's gonna be the next character that I'm learning apparently. Count Zeta JU is also probably one of the best U's in the game. Oh, JUs? I was thinking more 5Us. I was thinking more 5Us, but yeah. Oh. Sure. No safe jump for you. You get a safe jump off most back throws, but I think usually you have to super jump? It varies, you have to super jump or regular jump, I think, across different characters. Check out these guns, by the way. Vita's DP is more active. If you count the giant gap in the middle, yes.
Battle 2.
What fighting game has the most knowledge, fundamentals, just muscle memory for inputs? What fighting game has the most knowledge slash fundamentals? What do you mean has the most knowledge slash fundamentals? The most things to learn? Has the most transferable knowledge of fundamentals. Oh, interesting. The thing about Vita's DP, Scott, is that, yes, in total, the active frames are more, but the gap between the two hits is big enough you can double spot dodge it, right? You can't do that with Siegfried's. If you mistime your spot dodge on Siegfried DP, you get hit. Whereas with Vita's, you go 1 and then 2. I mean, what fighting game is the most transferable knowledge slash fundamentals? I'm not sure. Footsies? Like that one game that where you just, it's a one shot?
Excellent.
5 stacks? Oh yeah, shit, you're right. He's not going anywhere. Okay, well. Yeah, he had like that little bit of HP that he had right there. Well, it was actually more like, it was like he had like something like 6,000 health right there. Not gonna lie, I did forget you could double spot dodge. Yeah, Vita's DP, Vita and Grand don't have a bad DP. They have the DP. They have like the bog standard DP, but like Siegfried's DP is built a little different. Ow, ow. And they did nerf Siegfried DP. It's still built a little different. Oh, good back throw. But yeah, I think in general fighting game knowledge is very transferable, right? Dive kick, obviously. Yeah, I feel like in general fundamentals are incredibly transferable fighting game to fighting game. I will say that I think a lot of modern fighting games where there's more of the knowledge is like universal and less of it is in like really like occult character specifics and stuff, right? Is definitely so I think like it's easier to transfer your knowledge from like Street Fighter 6 to Grand Blue than it is to transfer your knowledge from like Third Strike to like, you know, to Plus R or something. Just because there's a lot of those older games require a lot more like super specific knowledge, where like your general fundamentals still absolutely transfer over, but they might be a little less useful than they will be in like modern fighting games. Let's say I used to play Budokai Tenkaichi. It's a fighting game and I'll be worse at SF6 than someone who comes from MK. Well, Budokai Tenkaichi is not a fighting game, so that's your first problem. It's arena, like I should be clear. Yeah, not arena fighters. Yeah, not arena fighters, I guess. Any other fighting game I think has pretty good transferable skills, right? For one, I know Tekken is very knowledge check heavy, so I don't think stuff transfers as well. I mean, Tekken's hard because also it's a 3D fighting game. Like I couldn't tell you if you play a lot of Tekken, does it help to pick up like Virtua Fighter? I don't know enough about the genre. I couldn't tell you, right? The problem is it's not just that, like, you know, it's gonna be harder to transition from Tekken to Street Fighter because you're losing the third dimension. That is such a big part of that game. Nice bait on that DP right there. Tekken does not help much with VF? Okay, fair enough. Abari 2-2, I respect the hell out of it. I mean, yeah, he's plus on block after. What's the difference between that? It's like an ace of 6XL. Tekken keeps the movesets throughout future games, why it's such a knowledge check? Yeah, it's a lot of built-up knowledge over time, right? Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, air block that. Didn't quite get the punish you wanted. You can convert that far L into U dash punch, actually. Probably knows that. It's, you know, little tidbit. Stray hits of far L. It actually has enough hit stop on it to go into U dash punch right away. Ladiva can do a similar thing now after a buff they gave her in 1.5. She can go far L into U lariat. Okay. Yeah, Sora is 5U, a very good answer to flip, right? You just get your guaranteed stack, and whether it crosses you up or not, you're totally fine. And once the arm is already flipping, she can't stop, right? Like, Sora's 5U is probably one of the easiest, just like, you know, pick up and play answers to Narm Flip that exists in the video game. It's not super high reward. You're not gonna get, like, you know, an anti-air and a bunch of damage, but it's very difficult to get murdered by, yeah, see? To get murdered by Flipposaurus. SF6 movesets are kept throughout the games. Which character do you think will be the most OP? I don't know enough about, like, the history of the SF games, I'm afraid. Like, I'll you know. Also, it's weird because, like, Does it count that like Rashid's V trigger is now his level 2? Like, is that counted? Or like when we say like, do we keep keeping the movesets, right? It's like the character, like how does that work? How does it work when like the movesets were attached to like a universal mechanic that no longer exists? Yeah, interesting. If Narm flip, then flex. Yeah. Oh, nice. Kind of got stabbed by the Mist Fighter on the way in right there. The best 3D fighters really give you transfer to others, spatial awareness, sidestepping. I mean, yeah, fundamentals, right? The fundamentals are going to transfer over. Good stuff by Wanubi right there. That was looking like it was kind of tough for them, actually. I was, you know, but they were able to keep him out, right? Can always TK L flip. I think theoretically third strike's the strongest because of parry. Is that a moveset? I guess. If you're transferring universal mechanics over, then yeah, right? Like everyone is gonna be really real crazy with it. Yeah, exclamation mark Lucilius, you found it right there.
Versus Andre.
Yeah, if you could, I mean, if you gave Geef a cancelable crouch medium kick, he would be, you know, he would go nuts with it.
What a sorrowful sight.
Why is your poll up always when the game started? Should not be before. If people want to cheat a little bit, they can cheat a little bit. So mostly it's because we don't get. I mean, I guess you know, we don't get that much of a break sometimes between matches. Even when we do, it's like, you know, it's fine. They're watching the intro. The thing's like half done already.
You don't understand.
Nier versus Uno is like the rarest matchup. I mean, nowadays.
You'll have to go.
2-2 with the call. I'm Himothy, so true. Nowadays it might be. Nowadays it might be.
Believe in victory.
Right?
Battle 1. Engage.
Because Nier is like, I mean, has dropped off the face of the fucking planet, right? And Uno's always been pretty rare. You don't see this very often, sir. Is that just Rem with long hair? Rem's Rem and Ram are aren't they like little demon girls, right? It's a cat girl or a fox girl, wolf girl. I always saw her as a cat girl because of the ears, but like, it could be many different, slightly feline adjacent things. I think Uno's more common nowadays. Yeah, maybe it's like Nier and who do you think's like lowest play rate? They say Uno Mirror that'd be easier for rarity. I mean, mirrors are, it's kind of two. I mean, Nier Mirror probably then is the Nier might be the rarest character in the game now, right? Fox girls, I need 2xk on a spiritual level at Tuco. Yeah, that's the thing about that's a very nice, good spacing on that U skill, right? You can stand Nier versus Lancelot for rarer. Ooh, yeah, Nier Lance. Yeah, no, Lancelot does not exist. Even when like yeah, Lancelot's not there. That's a good point. Why do you say Uno? I don't understand. His name is Andre or Uno, depending on the localizations, right? All the Eternals are like this. Because their names are all named after numbers. So like when they localize them, to like it'd be weird for, you know, if his name is like Uno and it's like and you just like you know, you just like speak Spanish or something and you're like, huh? Like Seox is called 6. Right? So it'll be very odd if you were like an English speaker and the character was just called 6. So they call him Seox instead. That now we need a copy pasta for the Burger King stuff, but with Lancelot? What? No. Leva's Fastiva, for example? Yeah, which is, that one, I'm not even sure. I guess that's just because, like, the law would be a little bit difficult for Japanese. 7 is Sopon? Yeah, exactly. So his name in the English local, and like I guess in any like non-Japanese localization is Andre, right? But it's Uno. Uno is king from 7 Deadly Sins, but at 800 years old, so true. He kind of fairy-like. I think it would be easier to pronounce. Law, no idea why the name changed. I mean, I think it's because I guess it's because like the whole like the kind of combined L and R, right? It'd be like Radiva or something.
What did I do?
You used to do a lot of name changes before moving localization in-house.
Comes
Fair.
first.
Battle 2.
The number names are kind of cool. I mean, you know. I mean, I think it's like localization in action, right? Because I feel like I would rather say Uno than Andre, but I definitely would rather say Seox than 6. Radivo be a banger emote for shades? Yeah. That's a good point, actually. Oh. I think that's still pretty minus. All those grounded spins from Uno are all pretty punishable on block, but if you air block it, I'm not sure. I think it looked like it was maybe still Owlcat's turn, just not punishably so, probably. Install? I don't think this is a good idea, because you're dead now. Okay. I mean, Nier's install does last forever. God forbid you. Oh, I would have brave counter right there. Me personally. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Is that the first time that I've seen someone install and win? Maybe. That might be the first time I've seen someone use Nier's install and win. Honestly, Owl might be them. Yeah, Kalmia trying to go for the parry instead of the BC on the death right there. It's a good spot to install. She had like 10 seconds of cooldown otherwise. True, but I think she was in a potentially like a good spot to pay some screen space and maybe get out of it. Just because they'd have a lead, right? I can see the vision though, since it was like they're trying to close out the round, right? I use install all the time in cases like these. Yeah, I mean, I see the vision. You know, it is still like there's certainly a lot of risk involved, right?
This conflict.
Just because death is so easy to, you know, just kick away on Nier.
We're trying to bring peace to the world, right?
I'm an Uno install endure. Okay, that one's good. That's different. Uno's installs is actually very strong, right? The whole other install exists to make Sieg drop combos. So true. Stealth nerf in his move list. Oh, dude. I can still smell him on my fingers. I remember, so I was ranting a while ago about like how we have no McGriddles here, and I went to like a different part of the GTA, and there were McGriddles, and I was like, why don't we have fucking McGriddles? And I was so angry. Bro, we have fucking McGriddles, dude. They're just only on the breakfast menu and not the all-day breakfast menu at McDonald's. I've never thought to get McDonald's at like 8 a.m. because I feel like, what are you doing, right? Like, why are you getting, like, McDonald's is like at 3 a.m. But like, holy shit. I got McGriddles where I live, man. I thought they were like a US only thing, and then turned no, they're not. The adorable little guys, man. They got pancakes. It's chicken and waffles, basically. Some fried chicken with like some pancakes, some syrup on them. That's some good shit. I'm very, and I you know, the lingering smell of the maple syrup on my hands is adorable. I love it. Nier is painful to watch. He gets punished for breathing. Listen. He can do some stuff, though. I mean, Owlcat's looking pretty good right now. I'm gonna read that in a second. I'll read that in a second, Ophidian. I think it's probably funnier when I don't understand the language, but it's fine. Oh, good spot dodge on that. That one is plus otherwise, right? Solidly done. Actual Uno character knowledge? What the fuck? Yeah, you messed up though. You gotta spot dodge that too. You gotta spot dodge a projectile off the parry or else he's plus. Oh, nice throw! Good stuff. Called him out on the parry. I mean, yeah. Unos love their parry, man. Unos love their parry. I would highly recommend mixing a lot of throw into your offense, certainly. Okay, well, let's read this copy. What does this say? Are you multi-streaming? Indeed. Hello, J2. How's it going? Hi. If hit by Nier BC, I mean, just, you know, just especially when she's an install, you know, BC does like 1500 damage to her ass when she's an install. On top of the damage it already does, right? Good stuff to Owlcat though. Honestly, at this point, I got it. I still, you know, I'm still stuck in you know, patch 1.4 Grand Blue, but like, it's always nice to see a Nier win, to be honest. So it's some good stuff these days, anyway. That's Rue, that's Bully. All right, Lappy and Zael right here. Another Versuti. Lots of Versuti. Lots of Dormammu. Never even got over the Brave Point system, but it's okay, guys. It's gonna nerf Brave Point. Well, I have Mile, we have Matera, right? Hated Overdrive, BC, 6XL. They hated Overdrive? Everyone's telling me bring back Overdrive, man. I guess it's just, you know, it's new thing bad, old thing good. All the vanilla players like bring back Overdrive. They hated it? Why, you know? Is this kind of like how everyone was very rightfully had a lot of complaints about SF5 and SF6 came out, and everyone was like, you know, SF5 was such a better game. Take me back to SF5. It's always just, you know, it's old thing good, new thing bad. I watched this happen to me in real time, you know that? I mean, okay, I don't say new thing bad, I say new thing not for me, because I'm a reasonable person. Right. I think it was a reversal on startup and made your normals chip. That was very funny. That's very funny. Made your normals chip, huh? What a time to be alive. But I had this happen to me with Civilization. Right? Like, I was a Civ 5 guy, and like, you know, when Civ 5 first came out, everyone was like, Civ 4 is so much better. I hate Civ 5, it's so ass. And I was like, no, I like Civ 5. Civ 5 good. All these guys saying old thing good and new thing bad, I hate them. And then Civ 6 came out, and I was like, I don't really like Civ 6. I think I'm just gonna play Civ 5 forever. Now they're teasing Civ 7, and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna play Civ 5 forever. And I've just become that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the guy who's gonna, you know, Civ 8 is gonna come out, and I'm gonna be like, man, you know, if only this game was like Civ 5. Overdrive is like an install that lasts the rest of the round, adds damage, enables chip, makes you chip immune, and your overdrive becomes faster. It's like angry old man mode, but for more than just swords, yeah. The OD block counter mechanic was fun. It was universal backdash on block. Like a retreating guard sort of thing, like they have in Tuco. That's it's weak to lows in Tuco. It also removed simple input damage penalty. That's funny. That's funny. That's a good time.
Battle 3. Engage.
I think it feels much better. This is like a mental thing, right? What about angry old Mammo with overdrive? I mean, as far as I'm aware, Soares was bottom 1 in vanilla, so it's not a problem, I guess. Nowadays, he'd be pretty crazy if his normals did chip, because he punches you for an hour, especially an install. Is that an old? Is on the old man bingo sheet thinking an old game is better than a new game getting hit by raw RS? Indeed. Make Soares great again? Oh, he was shit before, and he now is currently great. Soares is really strong right now, I think. Sure. Ow. Overdrive had a 2-minute timer on it, but it lasted until effectively got hit 3 times. Oh. Yeah, I wonder if they do introduce. I mean, it's not like likely that they introduce a new mechanic or anything, right? I think it's likely the patch is quite big. I'm not sure if it's likely they introduce a new mechanic, but if they do, I wonder what kind of thing it could be, right? It's always hard to think about additions. Like it's such an open screen space,
Believe in victory.
or an open design space, I guess.
Engage.
It's rest of the round unless you get hit. Yeah. Good old win more mechanic. Ah! New moves for characters? That'd be that could be interesting. Kind of like what they did for Strive in Season 3, right? Though you gotta be careful because you can't have you can't add like a 5th special icon, right? Maybe everyone gets like a down 5U. You know what I mean? Like 5U and you get like a 3. I guess not down. It'd be like a 2U already exists. Yeah, you get like a 3U or something like that, or like a 1U. That'd be annoying for the inputs. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is there even a free input? Yeah, so I'm like, you get like a 4U? You give Jita her 4th special, so through her and Catalina and Granite. Chip damage. 6-6U. Oh god. 6-6U, you're right. Holy shit. We put Vikala at SF6? Why do you want her to suffer even more, man? You want to put Vikala in a game with Drive Rush? 6-6U is fucked up. I think we might be getting 6-6U. Suja can't punish you well. Stance 5M if spaced. Her light is 7 frames and 2 L's too small. Yeah, Versuja's defense can be exploited by a lot of characters in a lot of different ways. 8 button is free. I will bet you. That's you just jump. That's be an annoying input, right, for a lot of people. It's like you'd have to do. I mean, you would very easily buffer it so you wouldn't get the jump, but like some people would just jump. You're calling a game with drive parry? Like, are you trying to kill her? Ow. Though, hold on. Vikala in a game with no air block? Right? Like, hold on a second. Vikala in a game with no air block. They should give Vira a neutral skip that's invincible? Yeah, give her white wild assault. Thoughts? Just but the old white wild assault before they patched it, where it was plus on block and shit. Can we have B and Strive? B and Strive? Oh god, sure. Or alternatively, B and Strive. What does Eno say? What's a Eno voice line? She just goes like, right? We have Soul Bad Guy already. Yeah, it's either Soul Bad Guy or Eno, one of the two. Probably more Soul Bad Guy-ish overall, but like the riding free is more stroking the big tree than it is Nitrate Vortexing. Yeah, no, I think actually never mind. I think yeah, Vicala would be because of just yeah, Vicala probably would be pretty damn good in Street Fighter. Just buff Anila damage next season, I'll be a happy man. Potentially. We got 2B here, so literally anything is fair game. I mean, they just like port a Strive character over entirely with like their whole kit, and this become like instant top 1, 17 tiers above everyone. Starlit Sky. This is set point for Zyle right here. Do not give the sheep a gun. Her voice line is her grab one where she says, I'll make you my bottom bitch. Does she actually say that? That's kind of wild if she does. I guess, I mean, it makes sense, because, like, doesn't Gold Blues tell you to fuck off when he brave counters or something? No, he says eat shits, right? Eat shits. Strive is not for good boys and girls.
Why fight?
Holy mix. I generally, I was thinking about, making me her bottom bitch, I fear. I generally missed that. Okay, that's my cue. Look at the fucking screen. Thoughts? Thoughts on looking at the screen? I've been reading chat too much. No. Get frame traps, nerd. It's time to lock in? Yep. It's the gif of the dude from Parasite. I was not expecting to hear that when she first said it. I mean, that does sound pretty crazy. We gotta lock in. I'm there. I'm with you. We are there. Our vests. Sure. This is rough. Oh god, leave the big woman alone. Alright, well. She's not. I may have locked in just in time to watch Masuja die, but Yool just doesn't have it like that, and Masuja has 17k HP. But why not? Yeah, just run up and throw them, sure. The Eno and Belial combo would be cool. Arxis just add Belial to Strive, so true. Who can out horny the other? Man, Masuja extermination. Very unfortunate. I'm sad I missed whatever mix was going on there. I'm sad at it. What? Chat, it's your turn. Commentate. What happened? Give me the play-by-play. What was the mix that I missed when I wasn't looking at the fucking screen while Lappy was being godlike? Rick's addicted to chat? It's fun. It's fun talking to you guys. There's 4 overheads into a low. All hits. Okay. I mean, that's funny. Coin flipping. I mean, but that is just how it goes. That is just how it goes sometimes. I see. That is definitely, like, that is funny, for sure. That's just what the character does, I fear. I mean, sometimes, if you guess wrong. They'll speak? Fair enough. You will justify getting nerfed? I mean, we'll see what happens. Is UL L-Felt? Not quite. Give her a gun, though. I must have missed that. What the heck? That makes sense. I mean, Sandy's trailer is coming out again. The general timeline is that after the character trailers, the character usually comes out like a week after or something, unless it comes out at a big event, which Psy Games Cup is, right? So it might be that Sandy's, like a week and a half, 2 weeks after. Isn't really a stance character either, doesn't have to use stance. It's a mix-up character. It's like a, it's like a set play character. She's kind of like, she's got some of the best Oki in the game, right? Because she can save, she's the only character in the game that can save jab UDPs, is Yool, right? So Yool is more of, she's a set play character, I guess, right? Yeah, and that, she's not like putting down traps or anything like Kag, but just like the fact she gets a knockdown, she sets up her mix, and her Oki is very, very strong, right? Maybe set play is the wrong word, but like her win condition is getting a knockdown so that she can set up her, her stance into her Oki, so I think it probably is about right. Her corn damage kind of low compared to some of the casts? Yeah, she's a mix-up character, right? Think like, Milia doesn't do that much damage for Strive either, right? She's designed, or like Kimberly in Street Fighter or something. She's designed to hit you a lot of times, so she's not doing that much damage. So if someone want to say like she's not a rushdown, I can kind of see where they're coming from. But like if they implying that said she's like a defensive style character, then that's definitely right. From what I understand of the character anyway, which is not that much, to be fair. Yool still is the biggest sort of blind spot for him. Sure. You get smacked out of your stance, you buffoon. Like JU there, right? You get to unsummon death and then keep the auto combo going to like get the death recovery happening while you still got some prio. I don't see how this character functions without rushing the character down. Like, again, yes, Yool has to run at you, but is she not necessarily is she not a rush down character because she's not like super good at it, and it's not the thing that she's like her strength is not closing distance, right? If that's the argument, I can see it. Holy crap, Nier RS, right? So rare these days. Does any stance character force user stance? What if I play Sheeved only on Narmaya? I mean, forced is more so I'd say how important it is to their game plan. In which case I'd say UL and Narmaya are both forced to use their stance, right? I mean, UL certainly less so, but like UL stance is a really important part of playing the character, right? Like it's pretty difficult to win with the character without ever hitting 5U on UL. Considering without 5U you are a low damage character with no mix and bad rushdown. But yes, I mean, technically no one is forced to use their stance. No one is forced to do anything. You could pick a character and sit there for 99 seconds until your opponent kills you, right? She's rush down. The only word she isn't is if you think rush down means you have a full screen advancing normal. Yeah, I mean it's the archetype stuff is all it's a little bit of pseudoscience, right? Like at the end of the day, you're gonna be drawing some lines somewhere. I'm saying my point is I think she's a rushdown character. I'm saying I could see it being a reasonable suggestion if you imply that a rushdown character is one whose like primary strength is rushing the opponent down. Right? I think that's and UL's is not that. UL's strength is what comes after, right? So in that sense, it kind of makes sense to me. If you're defining the archetype by what like their a character that can throw projectiles is not a zoner because their primary strength is not, standing at full screen throwing projectiles or big normals or something, right? And when I say it like that, maybe she's not a fucking rushdown character. On the bright side, UL stance is extremely simple compared to Narmaya's. Yeah, it doesn't give you like 17 extra things, you like new normals and specials and stuff like that, right? Alright, Jarkad on set point here potentially. Speaking of this rushdown character right here. Free tips you can win for free against like most of the ULs. 2-1-4 HM is throw punishable, block it, don't dodge it, just throw it. It is, again, people keep saying this, if it's poorly spaced, right? You can space it out and make it, to my understanding, almost plus, or like barely plus as well. But yes, if it's poorly spaced, and to be fair, poorly spaced is a pretty big margin. Like from decently far, it'll still be -4. Right? Put the Winter Season 2 screenshot in Discord. Oh. What are you talking about? Nier can kill you in one hit here. It's very this is the thing that the character does well still, right? It's like even on the mid screen here, one little love tap could be your whole life. Good conversion. A little bit weird though. I can make it like +2, yeah, but it's only the late hit and that's from like half screen away or certain setups. Yeah, but if it can be +2 from half screen away, it'll be -3 or less from a lot of spacings, right? It's -4 baseline, right? It's -4 at worst, correct? So for it to be throw punishable with Nier, it's not dead yet, man. Okay, Nier is still very scary and shit, is what I would say. Dude, you're gonna lose. It's deathless Nier. Oh, good spot dodge on it. Okay. Space makes it punishable from +2 is like 5 centimeters. Oh wait, I thought it doesn't. It's not like a scale. I thought it was like it's like -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, like over like a big range of spacings. So I read at the end. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. What do you know? Okay. I thought it was like minus, but still safe from a lot of spacings. That makes okay. The late frames come in really late. Gotcha. I don't even play Nier is stressing me out. I mean, get smacked by the way. UL far M definitely quite the buck. Yep. This is not where you want to be, certainly. You are alive. UL doesn't happen like that. Sounds like a fixed block disadvantage like we're near 2-1-4H. No, I think it's just more so that like the actual active frames start pretty late into the animation. Like she travels a lot of screen space before the active frame starts, just by like sliding forward, right? If it was fixed, you wouldn't be able to make it more plus. This is so spooky, man. Deathless Nier though. You can't just go kill her. Oh, okay. I was like, please. If I watch another person lose because they respected Deathless Nier too much, I'm gonna be so sad. Because like I don't think you even maybe auto combo 5U kills you there, maybe. But like like far H 5U or something does not. All that far H hit. Good set, good set. Yeah, you are dog shit indeed. Owlcat taken down to losers right there. So not out of it, right? But Jarkad. Oh, this was not pools anymore. I totally forgot to change the overlay on that. This, I believe, was our winner's semis, actually, right? It's our first match of winners top 8. So very good by Jarkad there. Puts themselves in winners finals. Don't say that like me knowing that implies that I have to have, you know, have first-hand experience.
Battle 1.
My pigs go at it so much, I swear. You know, what did I come back to? You've come back to our losers. No, it's not losers top 8. It's our other winners semi-final match. It's our other winners semis match between Alicina and Hogan Lecrow right here. Vira and Vane. That's what you've come back to. How do you know this information? You guys don't know this? I think I've known this for years. Pigs are extremely horny animals. I mean, to be fair, like if my orgasms lasted 30 minutes, I think I would be too, right? Like the risk reward, right? The risk reward payout. Like yeah, that shit makes you grow hair on your eyes, but also like goddamn, man. Anyways, let's just lock in. Yeah. So anyway, Vane definitely has never had a 30-minute orgasm his whole life. This dude, you know, he's not. He ain't no pig. He's a good boy. He's a golden retriever. So this happens every tourney. I just learned what a pig penis looks like recently. All right, we're not doing this. I'm sorry. That's on me. I take it back. I take it back. We're not. You know, that's what I get. You give chat an inch, they take a mile.
Incredibly smart and attractive.
We went too far. It's always you guys always say, you know, I start off super, you know, light and reasonable, and you guys always take it too. You always fuck up the vibes. You know that? Also, Zach, thank you very much for the 3 months. You picked an interesting time to resub, certainly. But thank you. Isn't that right, Zach? A pig's orgasm lasts 30 minutes. Isn't that right, Zach? Oh, nice intro from the command grab. Well done. Isn't that right, Zach? Ow. Nice little checks here, right? Holding the space pretty well, I think. I apologize for bringing up pigs. I know you're gonna make it this horny. You know, it always ruins the fucking vibe. The kind of vibe I want to bring to the function. I bring a certain, did you know a pig's orgasm lasts 30 minutes vibe. By the way, on average, I looked it up. It's like, it can be up to 90. 90. 30 is on average. Isn't that fucking insane? I'll never forget radical bottom surgery. Okay, that was just me saying trans rights. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you're a bigot, it turns out. As the old saying goes, an inch they shall ride a mile. Okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Save a horse, ride a mile. Install Vira not finding her command grab off this. I'm forever thinking. Oh, okay. Hawk 2 up, sure. No brave points for you. Did I shield this help Vira? I mean, listen. Vane shields. Unlike Dr. Mundo, it does not go where it pleases. Oh, the backdash gets caught. Punishment great. Wait, there's 2 of him now. She has 2 Luminieres? Or is that Luminieres splitting up into multiple different parts?
Battle 1.
Gee, Vira, how come your mom lets you have 2 Luminieres? Oh, gee, there've been a lot of, like, landing into immediate counter at close age. Good by Hogan, though. He's not been caught by too many stray command grabs, right? I think he's actually done a pretty good job of reacting to it and interrupting it. Then you gotta talk to him. That's what you know. That's what he says when he DPs. It's true. Counter hit, you stun dipper there. You could have gotten the combo, but chose to chase instead. There's a lot of mini Lumies? Wow. WAOW, dude. Dude, very good interrupts again. He's like very good at like these big pokes that Hogan's putting out. Holding the space very well. Those are Lumiera bits, not the Lumiera? It's like Herta, right? It's like there's all the Hertas and there's the Herta. I see. Whoa. That clashes. Who would have thought? Got command grab, you fool. It's, yeah, the same thing. Not gonna get you too much right there. The M wild beat on counter hit, I believe, does cause a wall bounce, but a light one. No such luck. Stalvira doing her air show gymnastics bullshit. Not quite on ship just yet. Now you are. Now you are. You're in big trouble, good sir. This is gonna work. Justice never dies. Guess the cinematic hit too. That's pretty generous. Maybe it's because she stuck her hurt box out a little bit more with those stabbies, right? So her hurt box was more like closer to him than it seemed. Oh, don't you love Vane shields? The little bit of forward momentum she had at the start there, that broke the shield, and then she slashed. You play Star Rail Brick? No, I do not. Though I am friends with many people who do. So I am tangentially familiar with a lot of the Hoyoverse stuff. How's this, by the way? Deja vu chip reversal SSBA. I was thinking it too. I was like, he's not gonna do it again, sir. Minus frames to SSBA, truly a Vane player. I mean, I don't know why Vane's SSBA feels like it does more damage. It doesn't, but like I think it's because it does it all like your health bar is missing the whole time, right? This is not gonna work, I don't think. Yep. Gets the punish. Well done. Stays alive. Good stuff. Again, Hogan I think doing a very good job of keeping Vira out, right? I'm more inclined to get into Hoyoverse guys if the guys were beefier. Yeah, it's very it's got a very certain market that it's catering to, right? Which I understand. I mean, I'm not a woman, but it seems like a lot of like games that want to make like male characters that are attractive to women and not like cool for men, right? A lot of them seem to go for a very similar sort of style, right? Yeah, and that style is not swords. Character feels templatey, yeah. I mean, it feels like maybe that's like generic female gaze, you know? It's like the female gaze equivalent of just like, you know, some like hot anime girl with like thick thighs, a big ass, and like a nice rack or something. You know what I mean? Grand Blue old man fantasy really knows what people want, yeah, and yet nobody fucking plays swords. Is there a Griffin tournament tonight? Not anymore, I don't think. I don't know. We're at top 8 right now. So that's punishable, by the way. You could just go low and then overhead. There's one girly men, lol, I respect. I don't know if it's like girly, man. I don't think it's. I wouldn't call them girly, but I think it is like. It's certainly less hyper masculine, you know, than like what a lot of dudes might think the ideal female body in a girl's mind is, right? I don't know how I would go so far. I wouldn't call it girly. But it's not like Potemkin, you know? Yeah, it's very typical marketable by shonen style. Yeah, exactly, right? Generic female gaze. Ow, ow. I believe that's punishable, but if it's spaced out well enough that I don't know if Vane's got a button. That is, I mean, okay, I know that's punishable. A little follow-up on the Pokey Pokey, but I'm not sure if Vane could punish it from that spacing, I suppose. Oh god. Alcine has been reacting better to these clashes, I will say. There's been a lot of different clash situations. I feel like Alcine has gotten the better of all of them, right? This is a set point, by the way. This is -1, yeah. Yeah, it's -1, and he does have a 5-frame light. That's the other thing that separates Vane from a lot of his owners, right?
Battle 3. Engage.
Vane is like the upper limit, and even then he's the least popular knight. Yeah, Vane he's a beefy boy, right? We're looking more like Lancelot or something. Or Percival. Oh, the degeneracy, I appreciate Grand Blue for having more diverse body types. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like so certain how diverse the body types in like the women are, right? I mean, we got Ladiva repping, so that's good. But like otherwise, you know, a lot of the women, I think, I guess Anila is kind of small, and you know, Charlotte, fair enough. Okay, Charlotte's a different race, but yes, I guess that's fair enough. Ow, ow, are you dead? Yeah, shit, you are, huh? I will become Siegfried one day. That actually might be realistic too. God damn. No Brave Point SSBA. Straight to hell.
Now that we've settled our differences,
That is a
I shall be present for
That's
your
a,
next
that's a crazy. I forgot she does that. That face she made caught me off guard just a little bit. God damn, it's a crazy fucking face she makes when she wins with the SSBA like that. Fucking hell. I feel like I just, you know, the it's that video of Idris Elba eating the like the spicy wing on Hot Ones. They just like fucking what the fuck. Like I got like something stuck in my throat looking at Vira like that. That's crazy.
Shall we begin? I'm itching to prove you right.
I like Udo, man. Udo's personality's good.
Believe in victory. Battle
I'm
one.
surprised Uno's not more popular. This guy, I guess he's a little Pringles-looking guy, I suppose. Detailed by wetting yourself next level strat. You know, see, this one's not on me. Again, more evidence that it's Twitch chat that fucks up the vibes, and YouTube chat as well. I guess last time they were the ones who started talking about doing things to pigs. Big fan of Uno? Me too, man. I think like the Eternals as an organization is very interesting as well, right? Just like the fucking Avengers. It's a cool idea. Okay. You can get the crouching confirm here. Oh my god. That's so much damage. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the best resources to convert after the launch, but a brick for pigs, indeed. I prefer the society, but that's just me. I mean, Vasaraga is baby girl.
I couldn't deter you.
Battle two.
Yeah. I mean, I've been really liking Sophon in Relink as well. I think he's a goofy guy. Okay, good trade there probably for Tameme overall. Trying to hold the space a little bit here. I love Vasi, so cool indeed. Sadly, the Eternals basically only exist. The only Eternals that really exist are Sephon, Uno, and Seox. No one else really does anything. I mean, those three are pretty cool. Sandalphon trailer when again? Yeah, it'll be the 19th our time, like early morning 19th, where like the Monday. It'll be at like 4 a.m. on Monday if you're Eastern time. Anyway, I'm Eastern time, so it'll be like 4 a.m. Monday or something, sometime during top 8. Funf slander, so true. Funf is 5 in German. I know this one. Oh man, these parries on these jump-ins have been very lucrative. No, you gotta respect the boy. A little bit of empty jump throw. EST enjoyer. I mean, more like this EST occupier, EST resident.
We are aligned in our goals.
Peace above all else.
Believe in victory. Battle one.
Monday, I hate Mondays. I mean, technically, I'm always in the mindset like the new day doesn't start until I go to bed. Right? Like even if it passes midnight, like it's not Monday yet unless I sleep. So like it's technically Sunday night, if you think about it. EST enjoyer, EDT hater. Thoughts? Oh, actually, it's punishable as hell. You can space that out to make it a little bit better, but like it's still tough. Ooh, slightly off in the spacing on that U spear, right? You can space that out so like it kind of lands on top of them, and even if they spot dodge, it kills them. At that point, you have to roll through it, or otherwise, just make your way. But a little bit off. Oh, dude, I hate red grenades so much. Expired right when he wanted the launch, right there on the 5 UU. What happens if you don't sleep? The world's longest day just dropped. Probably be Tuesday for me, actually. That sounds impossible. Because it's Sunday in Japan, right? It's like Sunday evening in Japan, so there's no way it could be Tuesday. The time zones don't go that far. Ow.
Battle two. Engage.
You can't have like a 2-day difference on time zones, right? The most they go is like there's somewhere on Earth it's like a 23-hour difference or something, right? I was never good at understanding time zones. Oh boy, the throw bait into the U-grenade as well. Nasty gal. Okay. Gore of my comfort character. Stop doing 7,000 damage to him. You can 6-6H under spear thrust? What? What? What the fuck? Really? Who says I'm on Earth? Oh, fair enough. No, so true bestie. You didn't mean Tuesday, you meant Morndas. Because you're actually on Tamriel. You dead? No, not quite. 6-6H low profiles? That's very funny. Oh, a little late on that first spot dodge. I'm not sure if they got counter hit out of the end of it or just didn't quite manage to get the second spot dodge out in time there. Still though, keeps Tameme alive for a little bit longer since this is set point for Kalmir right here. Oh, yeah. Good shot with a gun even. Get shot with a gun, even. Spiraling spear. Oh, you know what? Far Age got him out of the corner. It's pretty worth. Lots of forward advancing momentum on that thing. It's honestly a really good option for when Honor uses the M version of Spear Thrust. Oh, wait, what happened there? They got overheaded, right? They were crouching and got hit. It was a counter hit, though, actually. I think this matched on something. Oh, preemptive Brave counter. Okay, gets shit rocked. The empty jump throw, I like it. I like empty jump throw there because Calmi has been doing a lot of representing that 5U parry to anti-air you into a full combo, right? So very, very nice adaptation there, especially, you know, when it counted the most to keep yourself alive. That's very good stuff from Vane. Trying to bait another parry right there, I think, but Calmi just smashed on him. Uno's minus there, but, you know, he obviously could parry as well. It's not punishable, I think, unless it's on the medium one, which is like -9 or something. The light one is like -3, I think. Ooh, too many hits. Again, Uno's parry kind of similar to Catalina's, right? Only tanks the one hit. He can't just keep mashing it, but if the 2 hits are so close together like that, he will just get his little world rocked. Oh, okay. Again, empty jump throw. Feels like I'm playing Zangief, man. Zangief. I guess that's it, right? He's Zangief. And then my actual human son is Zangief. Oh, nice. You slow kill. Controlling the entire screen as intense to... What the fuck? Oh, you could have killed him there. Oh, that was such a weird hit, but you could have killed him with 6xh right there. Why is that so big, man? I think he stuck a far L out, right? I think he stuck a button into it. But yeah, you could have killed with 6xh there. That would have been the fucking... You had the opportunity to do the funniest thing in history. It was like literally the even with Calmi, I think like slightly hurt box extending right there. That was like the tippiest tippy tip of the U-grenade explosion that landed right there. It's like half screen away. Oh, okay. He spins into the corner. Still set point for Calmi, by the way. So spooky times ahead. The one thing with Uno is because he's got a lot of plus on block specials like that, but like they're very long animations. So it's a good thing and a bad thing, and that Uno is actually quite simple. Like he's quite safe to Brave counter a lot of times, right? Because obviously in those specials you can't like bait it out. So you can just like Brave counter him out of that. You usually will always get the guaranteed counter hit Brave counter as well. So, ooh, nice conversion. Got the crouching confirm into the H grenade, right? Picks it up into SSBA in the corner as well. Gets the Brave point advantage. Not quite the health advantage, but this is very winnable suddenly. For Tameme, just have to be a little careful about the parry here potentially. There's any kind of cheeky reversals in general. Coming out here. Nice stuff. Baits out the Brave counter, and it's final round. Tameme. Got some serious clutch factor going on, I gotta admit. How do you do notation for charge inputs? The thing you charge, you put in square brackets. Yeah, exactly. So it's like if it's charged down up, it's 2 in square brackets, 8 U. Exactly. My one complaint about Eustace is there's no combat sprites that show off his back windows, because he's wearing a cape, right? Like you just saw his back right there, but he's wearing a cape. Like when he falls on his face, you can see it, but the cape hints you. Spiraling! Spiraling! Oh, such a clutch round, but you might just die now from full screen. I think that's a hate crime against me, and me specifically. Is it a hate crime if I love doing it? Okay, I get back from. You're not quite dead to the next one. Well, I certainly are. Shit. Oh my god! The fucking Mario Kart blue shell? Alright, sure. Lots of clutch factor from Tameme right there, but yeah, I think Calminus consistently was getting the better of those interactions enough that it ended up working out, right? In his favor. It was a great set, yeah. I have never seen U-Grenade hit someone from that far away. If it wasn't for easy inputs, I just wouldn't play Eustace. Bless easy inputs. Dude, charge characters get so much out of the easy inputs, right? It's wild. That was a Calmia dub. Almost paid out the wrong side there, but it's fine. Alright, Lappy and Table here. For the other half of Loser's top 8. Real reason why it's because people think it's hot? Well, sure, yeah, but like, you have to have an explanation for it, because you can do a lot of different things that are hot, right? But you have to have like an in-universe explanation for them. And like, making them cap people in the first place it gives you a reason to put the back window on. Let's go furniture, so true. Table dub.
Battle 2. Engage.
No more yip yip, steals your la Yool, etc. etc. You know, that Eustace definitely benefits greatly from the simple inputs, right? This is why Yool is mostly naked. Yes, I mean, she's wearing a decent amount of clothing here, right? I don't know about mostly naked. Kojima says, when you hear the real reason, you will be ashamed. Yeah. She's minus after those. Maybe he was fearing some parry shenanigan. Doesn't get the throw. Her OG unit in the gacha is very mostly naked. Well, it's because she's royalty. Wearing clothes is for poor people. Her versus outfit is based off her water element art? Huh. What do you know? Today I learned. But Percy's also royalty, but he's not air rune royalty. Right? If air runes have, you know, the big tail, means that she's royalty, and like if air runes are like a little naked, then the royalty must go to 100%, right? I think someone told me Maya's gonna have charge inputs in SF6. Oh, she had charge character in KOF. That makes sense, I guess. Just convert off Garen. Can you do that if you get a really late hit? Am I local man too stupid to live? Yeah, if it's censored and rising, I see. Whoopsie. Local man too stupid to die yet. Ow! Jesus. Save me. This is like a great... This is one of those times where I think it's good to remind everyone, and you know, sometimes you don't make your optimal decisions, I understand that. This is one of those times where it's great to remind everyone, I think, that dying with 3 brave points is cringe. Right? Table had a huge resource lead right there. I was kind of surprised they were not BCing. Right? Because you can just like, you can BC like a maniac, basically, and get UL off you, and then like keep going. If she BCs you back, then you have 2 brave points to her 0, and go from there, right? So, I think that was a very winnable round for Table if they were a little bit more liberal with their resources right there. At the end of the day, BC, especially in its current state, and even if they do nerf it a little bit, BC will still remain very strong. So, if you're not using it, you are actively nerfing yourself in a huge way. Dying with 3 BP is cringe advice for every team to play the game mentally. Yeah, shout out to, I think it was Diphone who I first heard say that, but it's a very damn good point. Dying with 3 BP is kind of cringe. At the very least, die with 2. Who's your captain, by the way? It's me. Colon 3, it's me. Call him Brave Counter Merchant if you're about to die. I mean, especially if you have the BP lead, right? Like, that was 3-1 right there. Table had 3 BP and Lappy had 1, right? Ow. That's a tough one, though. It's a resource game. If you die with BP or full meter, you didn't play the resource game correctly? Yes. You have to spend as much of your resource without suffering the consequences for spending too much of your resource, right? That's kind of the balance you're playing there. I use all my BP on combo extensions and rarely on BCs. Yeah, I'm not so sure that's correct. Combo extensions are very good, but like... BC is probably better than Raging Strike is. I'll tell you that, at least. I never lose.
Battle 3. Engage.
Oh yeah, Siegfried's jacked, man. Like, power-wise, he's like... the strongest of the Dragon Knights or something? Oh, that had to be some sort of misinput. You're getting your shit rocked, not like this. Luckily it's UL. It's not a lot of damage. You are, however, now in the blender. Oh no. Oh, the fake! Little extra dash right there. Baited out the throw attempt. That TP could have been me, so true. Oh god. She gets a combo on counter hit, doesn't she? The counter hit overhead right there that she got. Ow. Oh, didn't watch the toes. Unfortunate. Gotcha good. Didn't see fight Bubs for 3 days straight. What in the world? So he's Giga Jacked, huh? Siegfried's basically the strongest mortal, I guess. Like most normal human. I mean, does it count? Are you a normal human if you're a dragon? If you have dragon blood? I guess. What joyous zeal!
Now, shall we see?
I will make another Grand Blue RPG game that tells the story / lore a bit more. I do think they want people to play the gacha for that, but I'd be very down. I'd be very down. Getting what little like exposure to it I got through Relink was very interesting. Relink 2 in 2027. Then it just goes over what makes the sky blue. I love Relink 2 Electric Boogaloo, right? Just I'm grinding up alphas and gammas. I have my Sandalphon almost fully upgraded on the alphas and gammas. I gotta do the same thing for my Sylphon and my Twayan. I'll be ready to grind Behemoth for 100 hours. No way, no way. Holy shit! It's like it's the Grand Blue version. The super easy Build-A-Bear, just Smash 5U version of the Daigo parry, bro. Let's go just, yes, the funny thing is you can keep eating it. So, Uno can just keep matching 5U, right? You can just keep doing it over and over. But it just looks very funny when it happens on a multi-hit like that. Let's go, Hogan! Yeah, exactly. Grand Blue 37, indeed. I want to get back to Relink when my good GPU died? What the fuck? That's unfortunate. So it looks very funny. It's not that difficult to do, but it does look very funny. I do enjoy looking at it, you know. Ow. Aw, that's what he says when he does the throw. A friend of mine once Uno 5U'd my Narmai SSBA. He said it was 18 hits. That's actually kind of impressive. I feel like I don't know how many hits that shit is off the top of my head. Spiraling Spear. Oh, tough time to whiff there, buddy. Put that old man in the ground. That Pringles can gonna be full of the cracked ones. That Drive Rush in Season 2. Dude, Drive Rush 6XL would go the whole fucking screen. Right? If it carried momentum like it does in Street Fighter, you could like Drive Rush 6XL from full screen and be +6. That, you know? Now we're at Kosoge. Also, imagine this game with Drive Rush combo extensions. Everyone's got a TOD. Zoners will be fucked? Oh yeah. One DJ Drive Rush? That's fair. That's fair. No, that's pretty true. No, that's true. No, that's pretty true. No, that's pretty true. That's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah, and that's pretty true. That's fucking true, man. That's how it is. It's like a weird matchup. I mean, it is odd, right? In the sense that, like, I mean, I think Uno probably benefits from being at literal full screen here, right? Just because, like, Vane does not have an actual full screen zoning tool, and Uno does, right? Also, I did not reset the score. It is not 2-0 Calmia. That's my bad. It is, in fact, 1-0 for Hogan. But yeah, in the mid-range, things get weird, I think, because the slam is faster than Uno's zoning. Right? Is it a Kosoge mechanic if everyone gets a TOD? Yeah, that's what makes it a Kosoge. If one person got it, it's like, that's a broken character. If everyone can do it, that's a Kosoge right there, man. It's explicitly the fact that everyone gets it makes it a Kosoge mechanic. Because then the whole game is fucked. You have to build a new game. Drive Rush is 6XL, but if you whiff, you can't stop. Also add ring outs. That's funny. If you spot dodge, they just like fly right by you. Everyone can TOD in MVC3. It's different though, because it's in tag fighters, a TOD is doing 1/3 of the guy's health, right? That's not even that impressive if you think about it. Like, that's a TOD right there by that logic. Obviously, you can happy birthday someone, but like, by default, a TOD is only 1/3 of the character's health, the player's health anyway. It's like everyone has TODs in DBFZ too. Hot take, Strive is a high-quality Kosoge. I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. Maybe. Merry Christmas, then? That's the you know, Fairy Christmas? The nightmare situation. But I can see the mid-range being kind of weird for Uno here, right? So, like, Uno probably wants to be right in Vane's face, or, like, on the opposite side of the screen. Because Uno has better pressure, he's got better defense, right? And he's got better full screen zoning. But in the mid-screen, or, like, even in that, like, 60% screen, like, range, this is good for Uno. This right here, I can't imagine is, right? And Calmia probably wants to be holding either a much further or a much closer angled thing. Is my guess. Like, right here, Uno's advantage. Right about here, Vane probably is, right? Ow. Spiraling Spear. Not going for the follow-ups off that. There are some, like, tight links Uno can do to extend that in the mid-screen. I mean, tight-ish. It's like a 1-frame link, but it's a 5-frame link because of the buffer window, right? Oh. Sure. Can Uno slide under the shield? His 2U? I'm actually not sure. I don't think you can low profile Vane's shield super easily. I think even riding free, like, takes the shield out on the way, right? It doesn't just low profile it? Could be wrong, though. Right into my way. Get fucked, Mr. Joyous Zeal. Such joyous zeal. Cheese and crackers. I wish to have joyous zeal, like Vanathan. Vaniel. Dude, Granblue does not need assists. You thought, you know. I mean, honestly though, maybe. Thoughts? They buff Brave counter to use a low hit, but it doesn't solo of a hitbox. Gotcha. They buff Brave counter, but they give you assists, so everyone's got mix. Ow. Some people do not like how strong defense is in Granblue, so like, you know. 2v2 will be sick, but assists will be hell. Oh, I mean, yeah. And of course, Belial's got like the best assist in the game, because why the fuck not? It'd be more like the gotcha, right? Beatrix riding free assists, bro. No, Beatrix assist is, it just goes, Star Chaser! Probably. I hope, anyway. Or she's got fucking B or C assist or something. Beatrix C assist is riding free. Granblue should get added to cross-tag battle at some point, when they make the next one, I guess. Belial assist just as EX Fireball? Fuck, you're right, too. And you can hold, like, down, or, like, you can do the same inputs to make him, like, do the pinwheel different ways, like you could as you were playing him, right? Set point for Calmia, indeed, it's true. Oh! Yo, it went through the shield and just kept going. Belial command grab assists? Nah, you can't do that, because that would give you unblockables. You can't do that. Or like, not unblockables, but you have situations where you have to either choose, you have to either take the command grab or get hit for mashing or jumping, right? If you timed it out properly. Rakshasa Spear. I'm gonna be so mad if they add Twain and she just turns out to be the good bow zoner. I mean, she does sound like, she seems very similar to Matera, I will say. So I don't know if she's a good addition to that. I don't think she should be added to this game, personally. But good stuff by Calmia, by the way. Well done. I do still think, I think it worked out for him. I still think he probably could have been holding a slightly different spacing on the screen. I'm no Uno expert. Just my initial read tells me that he probably wants, again, to either be like right in his face or at full screen. I think he was sitting in the mid-range a little bit more than he otherwise should have been. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong. It still worked out for him regardless, right? So he does take those down. Alright. Loser's Quarters part goes here. Owlcat and Labby. What happened to Sparking Zero now? I mean, to be fair, it was just that, you know, Sparking Zero was not... The Tenka HE games were, like, never designed to be, like, competitively balanced. But Sparking Zero, like, there were some really stupid exploits in it. And there was a lot of... there's a tournament where, like, the two guys in Grands basically, like, refused to play, from what I remember. They just, like, did the super stupid, evasive, defensive cheese for the whole round, and they were like, this is the game that you've made.
Battle 2. Engage.
So it was funny, guys play seriously, we are. It's like, yeah, like, this is the optimal way to play the video game, I fear. Android go up, Android go down, yeah. I believe in Yip, steals your Yool, returns your Yool. Actually, it's a little bit minus, but safe after that. I think it's like 2 or something. You just dash up and down non-stop with some characters going impossible to hit. Yeah, Android go up, Android go down, I fear. That's why it's very important to make sure that offense is always stronger than defense, right? Because when the optimal thing becomes don't interact, you get that. That's actually a very nice, that's a nice lesson in you know, why it's very important to make sure that your defensive mechanics are not too strong, right? That's a good reason why, for example, Granblue's not in this point. It's obviously not as much in this point as Strive is, but that's like one of the big reasons why, like, you know, we should nerf BC a little. Again, not a lot. I think just don't let it hard knock down on Brave on counter hit, right? But, like, you never want the optimal thing to be defense. When the Yajirobe goes time for a little snack. Yeah, exactly. The android's 8, we fear. I fear she won't stop saying I fear. Goku mains hate him. Ow. Time for a little snack. Bro, Yajirobe doesn't even have a fucking... No, he does. Never mind. Bro, if Yajirobe can have an SSR,
Slime.
that's fucked up.
Even victory. Battle 1.
FGC players hate game? Wait. Don't hate the game, hate the player. That's the rules, man. Oh, good interrupt on the good kill on death there. The spot dodge into like killing off death as Owl's jumping over them. Solid Nier counterplay. They did get kind of clapped on the way down. Still though, it's not guaranteed. Ow. Damn the rules. Well, shit. Screw the rules. I have money. Dare I say? Good old one brave point, deathless Nier. Yep. I summon you, racism storm. Nier takes a couple of throws and then dies. The video game.
Battle 2. Engage.
Man, I want another McGriddle, but they're only on the fucking... Why wouldn't they put them on the all-day breakfast menu? Are they stupid? It's like the best breakfast item they have. Are they dumb? Like, are they stupid or are they dumb? Tell me which one it is. I'm so mad, man. Like, now that I know that I can have them, I want them more often. But I can't, they're limited. Like, are they fucking stupid? What if we just put our best breakfast menu not on the breakfast menu? Best breakfast item. You're dead, yeah. That is like, the one... Is that the only buff that Nier got in... I mean, it's a buff and a nerf in combination. Is that the only buff that Nier got in the patch? She can use her U skills, can cancel out of the U skills into other stuff. So the U skills are now combo starters, but like, you know, easy combo starters with the death cancels. But death loses their invincibility at the end, so you can BC her and she does. Certain characters get more BC than others. Whoa. We decrease the max damage of the game. Okay. Skill cooldown is increased on EX moves in general. I would accept all of these, but only all of these changes. You have... I think all of those, especially all of those in combination, are horrible. You have made a super slow, super defensive, boring-ass game. I thought... Listen, I got no... You know, you actually did, like, everything you did, went in the wrong way, I think. Was another buff is that with U skills, Death's now invuln? No, Death was always invuln with U skills. The nerf was that Death loses their invuln at the end of the U skills. So you can now BC Death at the end of the U skills and get a guaranteed kill if you want, if you have the good timing on it, right? Death has always been invuln during U skills, but they took some of the invuln away and gave it a combo starter as a, right? Overall, it's a nerf to her U skills, certainly. But technically, there's a line in there, there's a buff for Nier, right? Technically, she can, you know, now start the U skills, start combos with U skills, where she couldn't very easily before, outside of like certain 2-1-4 U setups or something, so. Or 2-3, I mean, she could start combos pretty easily before, but you can start them into death, other death cancels, I suppose. But yeah, good stuff by Alcat. Looking really, I mean, we haven't had a Nier win in a long ass time, as you might imagine. I mean, Alcat's on the way, they're in losers, but they could certainly do it, man. They could certainly do it, I do believe. They've destroyed the last bastion of Yip Yip. Oh no, Jarkad's still up there in winners, yeah. Speaking of which, let's go to winners finals. Don't let him get away! Look at the size of that goo losses.
A slime tricked you. Do be careful.
The size of that goo. Hello, Exalt.
Battle 1. Engage.
I would accept them because you are all cowards, respectfully. But wouldn't that favor us then? Because you would accept making, like, you would be able to play the game more cowardly, right? Oh, Vern, yeah. The size of that goo losses. Slime grinding, how I hate you. I'm glad that it, like, really fell off of, like Lucilius just fucking drops Ambrosia and shit, and Azerites and all, right? I mean, probably the best way to farm them probably is still Slime Peed, but, like, this is much less mind-numbing. 4 Rock'em Slime Peed. Look at the size of that goo losses. Don't let it escape. Size of that goo losses.
Battle 2.
Alcina really is out for blood. Again, the way I like to describe it is that Alcina plays Vira like they have 70,000 health. And to level up Fairy was awful. Yeah, like they like Lucilius, he drops gold spellbooks, he drops Ambrosia, right? He drops Azerites. All the end game Lucy grinding you have to do. Hope made it so luckily I never have to do Slime Pete ever again past a certain point in the end game. Ricky, I've become the second reason why I like Saturdays for the next month. Aw. Thank you. But why not the first, though? Why couldn't I be the premier reason? An air boss super duper strong, right? Right? Yeah. You know, look at the size of that Yool losses. Don't let it get away. Oh boy. Nasty ass install Vira pressure. That shit's stinky. Yuck, my nose. Oh, you don't spot dodge that though. Yeah, you have to block that. Spot dodge, she recovers fast enough. She doesn't do the secondary attack, right?
Battle 3. Engage.
Lord God, my savior is my only first. Apologies. Saturdays? Isn't that a Sunday thing? What did I miss? Hello, Uber. I want a Centrum shortage in Relink? Yeah. I have all my weapons awakened now, but I think awakening all the alphas and gammas, it's going to be a little bit close. You didn't miss too much, Uber. We're only in winners finals, so like, you know, most of the brackets still to go, certain. The quickest way to farm Centrums is those missions where you can craft Centrums out of them, right? Rather than actually just do it. I checked the drop tables. Because I found that wiki page that has like the drops for everything. I should find the quest that has the best silver Centrum drops. But I think it still ends up being the ones where you can like farm the Natarabanjus and like the big goblin soldiers and shit.
Battle 1. Engage.
Oh, 3 dials? Yeah. That works too. The chromatic vision? Yes. I think it's... yeah. I think that's right. Because that's one quest. You can make a Centrum out of all of them, right? The Land Beast Horn, the Flame Beast Horn, the Frost Beast Horn. Like there's a recipe for Centrums that's all 3 of those, where the other ones need you to do 2 different quests. Like the Killing Demon Eyes and the Great Shield Fragments, or whatever the fuck. Ooh, good spot dodge on the far end. Nothing really came with it, but still. It's cool. It's cool looking. Anime looking. We read on the Bible, specified the 7th day of the week. No idea what will go on Sunday, but I don't judge Christians or Christians. Fair enough. You know what? I'll take being seconds to God. That's pretty fucking dope, actually. In hindsight, forgiven. That's actually that was very nice of you to say. Thank you. I still gotta grind the rest of my party members to consistently farm Lucy. Yeah, I can get like 5-minute in-game time. Obviously, it takes longer. Like, I got like 5-minute Lucy's right now, so that's why I'm like comfortable grinding up all the alphas and gammas for all my AI. Because like the real grind I need to speed up is the Behemoth grinds and the Zathbuzz Volunteers grinds. 236 is so good. Yeah, that shit recovered in time to beat the super, which I was not expecting. I thought she'd be a little bit more stuck than that. Dude missed peek of the chat. I saw the stabby block the super. That was very good. Wow, like 7-8 minute Lucy. That's not bad. You were saying 12 earlier, right? Oh god, 50-50. Surprised they didn't try and make his ass guess for game right there. I guess they were worried about this exact situation. And you know what? It pans out pretty damn well. Swap out Grand for less is more Zeta. I could like regrind another, because like I know my AI team's not optimal. It's Sandalphon, Twayan, and Sophon. Like, I know that I'm supposed to have like Eugen and less is more Zeta and like maybe Sandalphon after that. But like, right? I just I might do it, man. I don't know. Maybe I should, because it has been paining me knowing I'm not being optimal. Twayan is sufficient. Sophon is fucking it up, man. Sophon is not doing his job. Ow. Okay, Jarkad tying it up. Don't optimize your fun out? You don't understand. The fun is in the optimization. Also, I gave the wrong first game score. Jarkad 2-0. Okay, getting their weapon is the bad part? Yeah. I have Eugen's Terminus on the bright side. I do not have Zeta's, don't even have her. Ow. Out of my way! Okay, sure. It's gonna. Oh shit! Nice conversion. Yeah. Actually, quite a lot of damage. I guess that's a good starter for Yool, right? The little double overhand slice. So they should have lots of stun as well. I assume Sandy is the AI seems to play Sandy very well, right? I assume Sandy is pretty close to optimal anyway for an AI. Has Yool been impressive? Yeah, I mean Jarkad on the verge of 3-0 right here in Winners Finals too, right? Vane has been running everyone over. It's the first week that we've seen them in here, but like they're doing quite a job. Also, yeah, sorry, Relink is my current hyperfixation. That's why it always finds a way to sneak its way into whatever I'm talking about. I apologize. Oh, dude, good conversion once again. Very solid. Gets the corner to corner and the wall. Well, not the corner to corner, but like it gets all the way to the corner for the wall bounce. Gets it a nice chunk of damage. Still, Yool far M, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not? It was like 3 far M's in a row, but it's a damn good button. Well, goddamn. Love far M, yeah. That was a decisive 3-0, honestly. Taking advantage of Alcena's impatience. I mean, yeah, again, Alcena does play Vira like they have 70k HP. They don't quite. It does work a lot. They do like run people over a lot of the time. But if you can slow them down a bit, it definitely does help, right? Good stuff by Jarcat. Puts themselves in winner's side grands right there. And now it is up to Alcena to try and earn their run back. I'll take a look. I've gotten conflicting information. I'll do my own research here. And see, someone made reference to someone doing some calculations once. I'll try and find them. Brawl was awake in Terminus. AI is better at dodging than DPS from what I remember. Yeah, but apparently some of them actually do some pretty good DPS. All right, Kalmia, Owlcats for our loser semis right here. This is a best of 3. This is our final best of 3. But yeah, just keep in mind this is a best of 3 between the Nier and the Uno here. He said it was a rare matchup. I mean, to be fair, it's the same 2 people we've seen it on. Did I miss the Gamba? Did I not make a Gamba? Oh, I didn't. Oh, also, I didn't even fucking pay out the one for Alcena and Jarcat. Whoa! Ophidian. Good thing you won that, huh? Okay, who will win? Sorry. You can cheat a bit. We're already pretty deep into it, right? Owlcat and Kalmia. There you go. 2 minutes. Go, go, go. You can cheat a little bit if you'd like. But the others, but I cannot make Zeta attack any slower or else she wouldn't function. So similar DPS to a player Zeta, I'd imagine. Oh, I mean, that sounds pretty fucking good then, right? I'll take a look. I'm very curious. Because, like, if it's like an actual big increase, I'll be very happy to do the extra grind. Like, I like grinding. I'll be very happy to, like, optimization is where the fun is for me, personally, in a game like Relink. But, like, if it's gonna be, like, an extra couple of days of grinding for, like, 2% more DPS, that's gonna feel like Sisyphusian, I think. Not just. Haha. How's that? Haha. Not just. You're dead? Oh, no. Didn't quite. They don't have the death stocks? I didn't quite notice how many they. It's taken a long time to regen, so I think they didn't have a whole lot. I thought they could have put it in super and killed there, potentially. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't spot dodge from that distance again. Cal, maybe seen it been going out to space that exact time. I guess Twain is a good enough sub for Wigan. Maybe I can just replace Sophon then. Only grind up 1 character.
We don't need anyone.
Do you have Twain up already? Oh yeah, I indeed do. This be a reload combo? Oh, I see. I just missed the side switch. That makes sense. Not just reward. I have not been super impressed with the Sophon AI. Sure. I'll take a look. I'll take a look on my own time later. Perhaps we'll discuss it, and we can grind it up for the next Relink Saturday if I decide to make the change. But for now, let's focus on the match, I guess. Have mercy on him. He's stupid. He's a good boy. 2-2-M catching him out there. There's a lot of chip you're eating. Oh, but Uno does not care. And that was 2 death stocks. Yeah, you're stuck for a long. This is almost as long as it can be, right? You were stuck deathless for a long time. Kalmia playing a little. Ooh, I was playing a little bit safe, but there you go. Finds the hit. Gets the kill. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's a lose condition. To get put in Deathless Nier on 2 stocks, so you're there for like 10 full seconds or something, right? It's like Wings of Light timers that we're on. That is, like, you just can't play the game for so long. And Kalmia actually was properly pushing the offense there. Probably need to replace Catalina in my squad. Not sure how well she does in later quests. You can probably like beat 0 with everyone, right? As long as they're grinded up enough. Maybe you could S++ 0 with everyone if they're grinded up enough. Everyone's viable, but for me, I have the optimization brainworm, right? I'm like, I want to have the strongest possible party and just see what it does to these quests. How did Kami get that counter crush? Out. With all hurt boxes, man. Or hitboxes, I guess, because the hitbox is intersecting that causes the crushes here. If you enjoy the grind, I might as well. I already put like 150 hours in that game. It's fun, but the time consumption is real. Yeah. I'll take a look though. I would like it to at least be somewhat notable. If it's like 10%, that's like probably the lowest I'll go before I'm like, yeah, I'll spend like a day grinding up Zeta. Now it's interesting. Huzzah. Sure. Oh god, I'm in hell. Exclamation mark Uno, bro. Huzzah! 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 Exactly. Huzzah! How can a character who says huzzah like that not be popular? That wall bounced? So true. That was his M parry, right? I guess that's, yeah, it's the combo starter. That's right, that's true. See, like, her that's what Nier's throws do. That's the damage they do when she's deathless. Oh, nice. Just puts up a fucking wall there, right? Puts up the brick wall to stop death on the way in with that U skill. Very, very well held there by Kalmia. Anti-projectile move, yep, and death is in fact a projectile. Ras just goes straight to hell. You're in this tourney? What are you talking about? Is it because he was playing godlike and I'm godlike? Good run though, yeah. Very well done by Hellcat. You know, it would be nice to see a Nier take a dub, but like it's tough. And Hellcat's doing a great job, I think. So shout out to them. Ends up in 4th place right there, and Alcena's already here for our losers finals.
Engage.
What the hell is happening? Gamba, Kalmia took the dub. Start another Gamba. Let me move this up so it's not blocking out much of the screen while I do it. Who will win? Kalmia or Alcena for our first 2-3 right here, our losers finals. I spelled Alcena's name wrong. They're Ailsena now, but don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Remind me of Andre's announcer for Rank Q. Incredible cutoff point for that voice line. How's that? Oh, nice bait on the 2H right there, right? With Vira's little pseudo air dash there. Got the air stat. She has Capel, bro. He got fucking Capeled. Looking like Walmart Milia in this bitch. Plus on block. Yep. As a Maple Story player, it's another big part that made me love Relink. The ease of building others with a stronger character. Yeah, it gets so much easier, right? Like, building Voss took forever, but then Voss made the building the other characters quicker, and it's a satisfying thing. Struggling through something and then doing it very easily, I think, is like the sort of core mindset of what makes grind satisfying. Uno saying settle down is very fitting, yeah, especially when he's doing it to Vira, right? Oh, he swung into it, sure. Look at the scaling, by the way. Viras don't start with, combos with super that often these days because of that scaling, but like, did you see that? That's that 60% damage scaling right there when you start a combo with an SBA.
Battle 3. Engage.
Love me some 2B theme, even though it's all nonsense. Oh, nice. Parry this, you filthy casual. You know, I played a little bit of too. I don't think he's an optimal AI, but like as like a potential character to play, he would be my secondary. I think if I could have one. He's like one of my buddies. I got him back into the game, and he's like still just started. He just finished the story for Relink basically, and like I've been playing Siegfried. I didn't have a Siegfried built up at all, so like I can like stay closer to like his level, right? And like Siegfried does so much. He's the hammer, right? If Vasaraga is the great sword, Siegfried is the hammer from Monster Hunter, certainly. And those are my 2 favorite weapons, so I'm very much a fan. Okay, good old plus on block dive kick. Oh god! Oh god! Okay, you're not dead, yeah, because you get launched right away, but like still, counter hit Scarlet Oath is a lot. It can be a lot of damage potential. Well, you gotta spot dodge those. You gotta spot dodge again. When you expect Uno's parry like that, you hold for a bit, and as soon as he fires the you're punishable. He doesn't do it. Okay. He still finds the kill. That is punishable now, right? Again, that used to be -4 and outside of throw range. Now it's punishable.
There are few in the skies who...
So he could be good big stuns. Yeah. I love me some hammer.
Victory. Battle 1.
Siegfried is the long sword. He feels so much like the hammer though, because like he does the most stun in the game, right? We love punishable U neutral skip specials. Yeah. Oh, that's why I love Siegfried. MH Hammer main. Yep. My spear is a spear that will pierce the heavens. Vane has the best stun in the game? Wait, really? Why did I think it was Siegfried? It can be Magli Yellen Rising. Not Voss with the stun? The problem is, Voss doesn't do, like... He does a lot of stun. But Voss's optimal DPS rotation is not optimal for stun. Because his secondary, like, he goes light, light, heavy, heavy. That does the most damage, but the most stun is the light, 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 heavy, heavy. So you're kind of picking between the two if you want to do a lot of stun. And, like, also, in my experience, less is more is pretty good on Voss, and, like, most of his stun comes from, like, his skills. And you tend to shoot those off of him eventually. Siegfried has good stun, but not the best. You don't say. Maybe I should try playing some Vane, then. Dude, Kalmia, again, playing a very defensive style here against Alcina. And it seems to be working out very well, right? Just holding the space. Putting up a lot of these walls, right? Poking them out. Punishing some reversals, right? Anti-airing. Vane's pretty neat. Curious. I need to look some stuff up. Problem is, like, finding online resources for this game is so hard, because the game is, like, relatively niche and also, like, dead at this point. Not this one, anyway. This one's fine. Reeling, because it's pretty finished, I fear. Ow, ow. That 668 counter hit, by the way, was very unfortunate, but it works out. Fortunate for Alcina, certainly. Who doesn't jump the command grab right there? Side swap? Oh, he doesn't get a combo at the very least, sure. But yeah, Vira does side swap you there, right? Usually, that's a good thing for her, right? Usually that's a good thing for her, but in that case, it actually put her in the corner. It can, like, mess up your inputs a little bit. I'm playing Relink recently too, really new to it. Yeah, it's a very fun game. I did a solo Lucy run with Siegfried, it was a lot of fun. Lucilius, right? Not Zero. Solo Zero has to not be possible, right? Because, like, the time limit is just too short. I think I could solo regular Lucy with my boss currently. But yeah, solo Zero has to be literally impossible, no? Because yes, you get 10 minutes to kill him, he just won't do enough DPS, I think. Was this Lucy? Yeah, yeah. That sounds fun. It could be a fun idea. Just noticed Uno's parry input ignores side switch? I mean... Does? He might have... My guess is he inputted it before the side switch, right? But then she smacked it after she side switched, correct? Because it shouldn't. Because his back special and his forward special are not the same special, right? So it doesn't ignore the side switch. I think it parries on whatever side you hit him on, right? You can make Siegfried the full DPS. He does crack damage with it. I thought he was... Maybe I understand the game. I thought Siegfried was like an okay damage dealer, but like he's mostly... Like the stun is the main point, right? Like I thought that the best damage dealers were like... Charlotta does a shit ton, right? I thought... I think Sandy's just like the best at everything, right? And then also Vatsaraga does a lot of damage if you play him optimally, but it's kind of hard sometimes. I thought... Okay, never mind. I thought Uno's parry input was back. That's on me. If it's down, then yes. It'll ignore side swaps. That's a good point. Who will win? Jarkat or Kalmia? Remember, right? If you bet on Kalmia, Kalmia has to win 2 sets. It's not will there be a reset, it's who will win. So if you bet Kalmia, right? I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying, you know, keep that in mind. Is all. Let's change the overlay up right here. Jarkat's Grand Finals. Let's make some squishy. Interesting. Yeah, oh, he has good damage, but he has a sigil that increases damage a ton. Just makes him squishy. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. Huh. You use a lot of big words.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yool's Grand Finals that last Yool was stolen? No. Lappy did go down in losers, but Jarkat has been looking really strong, honestly, the entire time through winner's side right here. Right, I haven't even dropped that many games, I don't think, right? Right, am I go getting 3rd place? Yeah, Alcina did a great job, for sure. Vira, something, you know, living up to the Char real smooth image, right? Because, like, you know, Char obviously very strong Vira, also plays like a complete fucking maniac. So, like, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it, man. There's a real, it's real. It's good stuff. Alcina's doing good shit. There was multiple Yools, yeah. So, like, steals Yool, and then in Grand Finals returns Yool. I was playing Kalmia early today. I take credit for his good placement. I mean, if you consider what you saw in fucking JoJo Pune, man. Those remains as go, wouldn't it be funny if? I mean, fair enough. Oh, nice. Good for him. Char is my son, so it makes sense. Also fair. So fair. Get too depressed about grind games. Always see the end, never the beginning. It's not about the end or the beginning, right? Life is a journey, not a destination. You know what I'm talking about? With ups and downs. Turns to stone. Do. My time story. You don't talk about. You don't talk about. Slayer's theme's so good, yeah. Like it's not about the end or the beginning. It's a journey, man. It's about the grind itself is the enjoyable part. One must imagine Sisyphus fucking slaying, man. One must imagine Sisyphus throwing it back. One must imagine Sisyphus having a 30-minute long pig orgasm as a Jarkad takes game 1 right here. Honestly, that's a really good message. I mean, I think it's a very important message to come to if you're an immortal vampire, right? I think otherwise it's going to be very, like, life gets very boring probably after, like, year 1200.
Believe in victory.
And you're like, oh, there's a million more of these to go, and then a billion more after that. Slayer is my favorite fighting game character that I refuse to play on principle. So true, listen. Uno is a pretty cool character to be. I love him. His like gameplay seems pretty interesting. He's a cute little guy. He's got a cool voice. He's got a nice mustache. He goes, huzzah! Why are pick orgasms okay, but not dicks? I mean, funny enough, Twitch only censored the orgasms part of your message right there, not the dicks part, so maybe it's backwards. Thoughts? Huzzah! Huzzah. He has 2 different huzzahs, too. Like, they knew the huzzahs were going to be so important. They recorded 2 different in the booth. They were like, okay, now a silly one. Like, he went, huzzah. And they're like, now a silly one. He went, huzzah! Daggone it. So yeah, if you don't, by the way, real quick, I forgot to explain this. I kind of did. Like, if you don't know how double Elam brackets work for grand finals here, Jarkad has an extra life. You're going to play best of 5 right now. Jarkad's up 1-0. If he wins this, it's over. If Kalmia wins, they play a second best of 5. And then winner of that wins the whole thing, right? So basically, Kalmia has to win 2 best of 5s back-to-back. Jarkad only 1 before Kalmia wins 2. Weird how Uno is so rare. I meant to learn him to balance the scales. Yeah, I think he's just not... Like, he's not cool or... He's not cool at a glance or hot, right? I guess that's the problem. And he's not like a super... He's not like one of those archetypes where there's like a loyalist for the archetype, right? Like he's not like a pure zoner or like a grappler or like a, you know, something like a puppet character. Like he's not a character where he just has like a dedicated player base that just plays his archetype, right? He's kind of like an all-rounder, zoner, anti-zoner kind of character. So he doesn't have any of the things that make people play you, right? People hate the gills. So true.
Believe in victory.
I think his moveset is pretty cool. Again, like at first glance, he's not going to attract you from the character select screen, right? Most people would have wanted a different Eternal from what I've heard. Ah, I see. My loyal archetype is the all-rounder? Interesting. But like even then, there's a lot. The problem is there's a lot of all-rounders, right? So if your loyal archetype is the all-rounder, you might have just like picked another one, right? It's the first time I've ever seen Yool dive. I guess S rank and below doesn't know it exists. I mean, it's an air stall. It's not like super valuable, but like it's still an air stall, right? You can use it to make like a 2H whiff, get some damage, get some plus frames, get out on them. So I think a certain part of the cast or fans hate him for stealing a versus spot from Sofon. Fuck Uno? Alright, Raz. I mean, he's hot, I guess, in that, like, if you mean like that. He's kind of a small... Fiddlesticks? See, he's a jungler in League, too. He's oppressed, man. Oh, nice. Dude, the parry anti-airs here have been nuts, right? Raz wants to fuck Uno confirmed? Just, you know. You could grab that little guy with one hand to go to town. You know what I'm talking about? Bro's travel size. Ow. This river runs true. Oh god. Now, I've been loving the parry anti-airs. I gotta do some empty jump throw, I think. Petit peu, empty jump throw. Oh! Yeah, okay, my bad. Why do you have to put that image in my head? I didn't put any image in your head. I said a sentence, and the image that got put in your head is your fault. I didn't even describe it that vividly or anything. I'm gonna rush down and enjoy making people one and done me and rage quit on ranked yesterday made me appreciate more zoner-centric characters like Eustace. Yep. We're providing free coaching. I said a sentence. What comes to mind from that? That I think it reflects more on you than me, right? Like, maybe I meant you could grab him with one hand and, like, you know, head pat him with the other and, like, just hug him and have a good time, right? You guys, you're being weird right now. Actually, it's not me, it's you. Oh, he missed the link there on the 6XL. It's not super easy out of the Age Smiling Spear right there. I believe again, it's a 1-frame link with the buffer window, which is like 4 or 5 frames. It's like a 5 or 6 frame link, something like that. Not the hardest, not the easiest. Okay, hold on. Calmia fighting back. PCing -4. Listen.
Believe in victory.
That's for the character I like. Usually I'll learn what they do if I like the character. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't really like at character select, you're not going to be like, this Uno guy is speaking to me. He doesn't jump off the page, I think. 1-frame link? I mean, again, not really a 1-frame link, because it's a 1-frame link with the buffer window in this game. Which means, like, you're +6 or +9 or whatever, and 6XL is exactly 9-frame startup if you do it perfectly, right? But, like, you can't buffer it, so. It's more like a 5 or 6-frame link. Because the buffer window, I think, is... I forget, it differs based on what inputs you're doing, but it's somewhere between, like, 3 and 5 frames. I think it's 5, something like that, for dash inputs. Okay. Dance at will. Fear to the empty jump throw, potentially, there. No brave points on the side of Calmia is definitely spooky. Should be very hard to lose for Jarkat outside of one big poke leads to the death here, just because if Calmia ever gets a turn, nice empty jump throw, we love to see it.
Couldn't deter you.
If Calmia ever gets a turn, you just BC him over and over, and if he baits it once, you do it again. You have such a huge resource advantage, you can be so belligerent with it, right? Super generous at least, even the frame perfect links feel doable. Again, it's not, because they're actually like 6-frame links, right? When I say a 1-frame link, I mean just in the, it's not actually, I mean in the sense that like you are exactly as plus as the startup of your move. But obviously it's not, it doesn't actually end up being that because buffer windows are a thing in modern games. They're still like not, it's still definitely like not a super auto-pallety thing, right? But kind of thing you need to do a couple of times before you get a feeling for the timing of it. Dance at will. There's a buffer that helps? Yeah, I mean the buffer is the reason it's like pretty consistently doable, right? Otherwise it would be a real 1-frame link and that should be real tough. Do fighting gamers miss 1-frame links? I think some people do in the sense that like it added a lot of execution skill ceiling and a lot of practice, and it made it so a lot of combos were like undoable unless you practice them, right? But I think it's mostly a gatekeepy thing. We can, you know, we can add a lot more skill ceiling without making, you know, stuff like that. I think it's fine. I think it's okay that they exist, right? I think it'll be okay for like a modern game to release and have them. But like I think it's, you know, just for the sake of variety, basically, right? A reset point for Calmia, by the way, which I think is about to happen right now. This combo's gonna kill. Yep. All right, 3-1 reset. 1-frame BMBs was done? Yeah. A BMB that needs 1-frame links is maybe a bit much, but again, I see how people like, I can see the argument that it like adds. So again, so what happens now is we reset, we go 0, 0. This is true grand finals, and Jarkat switches to Lawayne. Interesting. Interesting. They also have an S++ Lawayne. You don't say. Let's see if this works out better for them. You can switch on a loss, it's true. That's the rules. Being a choice for optimal or better Oki was goated. Yeah, I mean like, and I see why people would like them. Again, it's this idea that like one of the big things people like about fighting games in general is that it rewards time you spend into it, right? In like a really big way, in a way that very few, not very few, in a way that like some genres don't, right? But like, you know, I think we can do that without having 1-frame links be like a necessary part of the equation. Yeah, who would win? Oh god. Grand Blue Captain America? No, I guess that's Sophon, right? Who is this? This like Grand Blue Vision? Grand Blue Iron Man? Versus 3 Latino coded boys? Ow. Baited. Oh, nice spot dodge. Ow, my knees! Yeah, yeah. Ow, my knees!
Couldn't deter you.
Uno gonna have to become the rushdown in this matchup.
Battle 2.
I mean, you definitely don't want to just let Loane sit there and eat circle. Uno's got it in him, though. He does have the tools to run up on a fella. Rick, there's something you need to know? Oh, boy. You can be spot dodging these parries, by the way. You can trigger, like, some pretty slow-ass moves. Trigger Loane's parry and still spot dodge them, right? That person who will adjust the combo find it too hard as long as it doesn't fully kill the damage? Yeah. I do think it's fine that, like, execution in fighting games is not a bad thing by any means. I think it's probably a good thing, right? Like, I also don't mind games with low physical execution. I think it's important for games like that to exist on both sides, you know? Just so we can have like games that cater to everyone. I'm totally fine with, you know, Street Fighter 4 style, like, perma one-frame links everywhere. But I also think that a game like Granblue's okay, as long as there is somewhere else where, like, the knowledge and decision-making and, like, the execution and the skill ceilings come in, if it's not just in the hands, right? Like, resource management, or, like, choosing when to do, like, deciding when to do a certain combo or another, right? Or, like, neutral, or baiting out options, or whatever. Oh, that's not. Yeah, let's rock out. I took the first game right there. What? Ow. Oh, nice. His ass was not blocking overhead. My knees. Not looking too good Brave Point-wise here for the fella. Okay. Yeah, he can hold that for a long... I think they thought he, like, whiffed it and was trying to counter hit him out of the end of it, but he can hold that shit for a while. Oh, no. Low bro. Dread him, run from him, low bro comes all the same, and here you go. Muda, muda, muda. Ow, my knees! Adapting from fighting Yool to fighting Loane after making a loser's run sounds like such a headache. Yep. Muda, muda, muda. Loane had the option to just chip him out there. My knees! Hello, Yaga. Hello, Uma. My knees. Okay. And so, again, the one thing about Uno is he is pretty easy to brave counter, right? In many ways. No brave points on the Loane. Oh boy. Steals your La Loane. How good are you at the minigame, though? Oh, yeah. Oh! That's a cool idea. Can Uno just do that? He just do that over and over, I guess, but when he lands, does he still have recovery? Yo, that's pretty cool, actually. Guess he's building like the E word? Oh, I didn't. If something got filtered out, it doesn't show me actually on the Twitch. Oh. Oh, he died. Oh shit. Dude, nice comeback for Calmy. Goddamn. I still don't understand how Pyramid works. It's a bunch of high-low reaction checks, basically, over and over, right? And then that final ending strike is unsafe. That killed? Yeah, I mean, use skills, man. Human Pyramid is a funny little move. It's certainly something. I like that Uno can jump and then, like, he can parry the anti-air, but I'm not sure if he's, like, guaranteed fucked when he lands. Ow, my knees! Sure. Looking a little low on brave points there, buddy. Ooh. Slightly misspaced on the U. Spiraling Spear! Right there. No, sir. Unfortunately, Uno turned into a wheel, and the boys turned into a wheel. That's 2-on-1 right there, man. That's the jiu-jitsu fundamentals. That shit is never gonna work out for you. Oh, he's a note so low. Oh no, not like this. Loane, dude, Loane's hard enough when you're not getting knowledge checked by some stuff too. Oh god. All right, 2-0 for Jarkad. One away here. So there's that winner's bracket advantage, right? Lost the first set, but they just had a whole other extra life, man. Not the knowledge check yet.
Believe in victory.
That is a low, and also with low profile is pretty nastily, right? That's such a cute emo, man. The Noted. I'm a big fan. He's so earnest, you know? Lane's a knowledge check if you know how to punish or you know how to take an L. Yeah. I mean, even if you know stuff, he can still be definitely like he'd be a pain in the ass for sure. But if you're like if you also like just don't know how certain tools work or if something's fake or whatever, he's gonna send you straight to hell. Those high-low DPs should not exist. I agree, but they do. Like, you know, I think quirkiness in a character's kit should not come in their reversal. Me personally, right? We can have it in like you know whatever you want, but like supers should just be supers or reversals should be down back and you die. Holy shit, it's Herta? Wait, that's not the Herta. That's just one of the little avatars. Hello, Silicant. Bro, family. Oh, my needs? He fucking caught him on the. Oh my god, not like this. LeBron? Does SF do that with supers and reversals? Not really. For the most part, like, you know, the invincible reversals are pretty punishable. I had a moment where I was like, God, one of his moves that isn't a reversal is actually very hard to punish on with, but not really, no. By and large, in Street Fighter, if you get like your OD DP or your super blocked, you're going straight to hell. It's a matter of, there are ones that are more minus than others, but it's like, you know, are you minus 25 or are you minus like 90? And like level 3s especially, like are usually like universally like level 3s are like minus 60 or something, right? Minus 50. There are some like level 1s and stuff that are pretty safe and all that, but like the big reversal super is off. And usually the ones that are safe aren't really good reversals. By and large, if you block any like actual reversal in the game, you get whatever your biggest punish is. Outside of like really weird edge case scenarios. Which I think is kind of how it should be, you know? You're going high risk, high reward. This is fucking tournament point for Jarka. I should stop talking about Street Fighter 6. Start talking about that Raging Strike. Oh no, goddamn. Start talking about that goddamn unk check he just got hit with. High-low DPs, they're here to stay. And utilized very well by Jarkad right there. Dawson level 1 is like minus 10 space, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and like DJ's level 1 is like minus 8 and like really far away or something. But it's also not a reversal, and neither is Dawson level 1, right? That's kind of the idea there. Goddamn, dude, Jarkad. Lil Wayne is simply too strong. I mean, yeah, lost on the UL, switched to Lil Wayne, went from 1-3 to 3-0. So, I suppose we take those. First time we've seen him in the bracket right here, but Jarkad just comes in and wins. You gotta hand it to the fella right there. Nothing but respect for my president. What was the gamble looking like, by the way? Ooh, okay. Relatively even, actually. Usually our winner is like a much bigger favorite, right? But no. Relatively even. But Jarkad did actually take that one down. Well done, well done. He bowed to me. Let me bow to him as well. There you go. Nicely done, indeed. Spacing was throw punishable? Wait, on what? I know his you can throw punish Lil Wayne's like little 1-2, right? His little stabby. It's sort of like jumping Rekka. Thanks for hosting, Brick. No worries, noob. You weren't here, right? You I guess no. I was like, because you usually say that when you're like done with the bracket. I'm like, you didn't sneak into my intermediate bracket and not win it, did you? But Mr. Cheesecake. All right, cool. Yeah, I think also I am really fucking hungry. I think I'm gonna. I like one of the big reasons I wasn't able to focus as much on the matches is like I feel like there's like this like emptiness in my brain, and I think it's from a lack of nutrition. I had like 3 McGriddles at 8 a.m. and I have not eaten anything since. So yeah. We're gonna call it there, I think. A hungry break is a yapping break? Yes, a hungry break is a break that is not doing very great commentary, I fear. But you know, it was good matches. So more McGriddles? I can't fucking get more McGriddles because they're not on the fucking all-day breakfast menu. They're only fucking put them on the regular breakfast menu, so you can't get them after 10:50 a.m. Even though it's the fucking best thing they have on their entire fucking menu. And if they just made you, if you could fucking get them all day, you would be able to. They would make like 7 times as much money as they currently do, and they already are the fast food chain that has the biggest revenue fucking in the world. It's like they don't even want to make money. Fucking hate this shit, man. Fucking disgusting. Why I fucked on and saved them? Psycho Rant McGriddle is true. That's true. All right. Anyway, VOD watchers, you know, listen, it's a 2-hour VOD. If you watch the whole thing, you'll like the fucking video. So like, you know, like it, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff. If you want to become a member, you can certainly become a member. All that good stuff. I'm gonna get out of here. They're having a lot of fun with Grand Blue. Shout out to Jarkad. You know, first time appearance right there, and did an amazing job on both the UL and the Lil Wayne. Bracket isn't fully updated yet. Yeah, I will indeed do this. But yeah. Have a lot of fun with Gramble. Gonna be a lot more coming your way. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.